We love finals footy.
Who is going to stand up?
It's Jezza, Barry, and Bobby Hill.
Unbelievable from Bobby.
It's sneaking up like a librarian.
Wonderful chase by Henshaw.
Or shushing the Pie Army Dom Sheed style.
Set shot, left footer. It is good. That is incredible. That is unbelievable.
It's Malcheski or Oliver.
Streaming through. Bang, 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 bang.
It's Dusty Martin owning the G.
He's shaping up for a fourth goal.
No way. No.
He's gone.
No.
You cannot do it any better than that.
It's Marlon Pickett making an entrance.
Marlon Pickett on debut in a grand final to kick a goal. Bang, let him get around him.
It's saying goodbye on a high.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's what we've been waiting for all year. It's finals footy.
Shut up.
And it's now.
Shut up.
The Orange Tsunami and the Hollywood Hawks are two of the more flashier clubs. They've both had 8 wins against each other, but they've never met in the finals. We've got the Giants with Whitfield, Himmelberg, Bedford, Cadman, and Toby Green.
Twist, gets back on the right.
And the Hawks have Sicily, Gunston, Scholl, Watson, and Jack Gilvin.
Showed the ball to them and then went.
This is one final where the stakes are a little higher. This afternoon, for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water, live from NG Stadium, it's the elimination final between GWS Giants and Hawthorn as Triple M rocks finals footy.
From midnight the next night, but then I've heard that, ready to go at NG Stadium. It is the Giants and the Hawks in the elimination final. The winner will head to Adelaide next week and take on the Adelaide Crows. If you're joining us across New South Wales for the first time, it is a big hello and welcome on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Great to have you with us, Nathan Brown, Isaac Smith, Jack Heverin, Justin Edwards, and Ethan Meldrum to join us for the call of the game. It's going to be a ripper this afternoon.
It is going to be a ripper, but we've had some issues with timing today, and you did a 30-second lead out just before, Jack, and you had to hang on. You're asking about crowd sizes and all different things. Then you said there was 10 minutes to the bounce. Brownie and I both look up. The big scoreboard says 20 minutes and 13 seconds, and Theo's gone, and we've got a whole segment to fill without him. Theo, come back.
They changed the clock. The clock said 9 minutes until the clock said 9 minutes till the first bounce, and then it said 19. And we haven't been in an ad break for 7 minutes, Izzy. So it's gone from 19 to 12.
Well, I don't know, mate. You're in all sorts, and we still haven't worked out who that blonde-headed bloke is at Hawthorn.
What sort of show are they running? No, Ed Barlow is who it was.
Barlow.
We've worked out.
Did he play?
Yeah, he did play, Isaac. Yeah, he did play.
Take responsibility, Hev. You stuffed it up.
Tell us more about the crowd, Nathan.
It's building. This is the biggest crowd I have seen here, but what a game we've got underway at the moment. Good to see Josh Weddle back. This game is going to be an absolute ripper. I worry about the Giants. They're playing players who I perceive to be underdone. You've got Jake Stringer, who's been in and out. When he has been in there, he has been outstanding, Jake Stringer, but he comes back in, has to be a little bit underdone. Then you've got Jesse Hogan, has hardly played any football for the last 4 or 5 weeks. Is he going to be able to move enough? Then you've got Barris to hold him. This is dangerous territory for the Giants. But, you know, if they get enough football down there and they get enough easy football down there, if the Hawks midfielders aren't on and they're not putting enough pressure, you know they're talented enough, even if they're 90% fit, to kick a winning score, Isaac.
They are, very much so. I just think there's awesome contests all over the ground here today. The forward line is a massive one. And I think I look at GWS. If their midfield fires, it's going to be very hard for Hawthorn to beat them. They've been so successful in the back half of this year, and we interviewed a GWS coach at Marvel Stadium on a Thursday night when they were playing the Western Bulldogs a couple of months ago, Jack, and they said, Brent Montgomery said that if their midfield doesn't fire, they really struggle as a team, and that was the one concern they had. Their bookends are unbelievable. Their defence is as good as any in the comp. Their forward line's as good as any in the comp. So if they win clearance, they probably win the game. So it's going to be a massive battle in there for Hawthorn.
You go back to last year, they finished 4th, 15 wins, 8 losses. They were expected to potentially win the premiership from 4th last year. They went out in straight sets, Nate. They lost to Sydney by 6 points. Then the next week here,
44-point lead they had.
They lost to Brisbane by 5 points. They absolutely burped that game up against the Lions. Does Adam Kingsley use that at all as a reminder of what went wrong last year and the feeling they would have had after it?
I don't think he brings it up this week. I think they would have dealt with that in the off-season and made some adjustments in the off-season, and you just trust your players. I mean, they don't have a lot of young players out there. I know that young Rouston, who'd been pretty good, he was the unfortunate one who got dropped this week, so they've got seasoned professional players who should be able to get the job done if they get that far up against the Hawks. But in saying that, I would never discount the Hawks. Even if they got 4 goals down today, I think the Hawks are a dangerous commodity. And the fact that Mitch Lewis has been left out of this side means they are going for pace, means they are worried that the Giants are very quick by foot, and we need to be able to match that.
Yeah, they need that pressure in their forward line, Hawthorn, because you look, and you just use one example, but Lockie Whitfield, he has got so much speed to burn, and he's such a good user of the ball, but they'll want to put pressure on, and they understand that in finals you need small forwards to put pressure on, and carrying full tours, and we've talked about it for 2 months leading into the finals, that carrying full tours in your forward line going into a big final, it's pretty much impossible to do. So it's going to be a fascinating battle, and I just can't wait for the bounce of the ball that happens to be in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's 8:42 now, but just keep your eye on that clock because it could change. They don't know what they're doing here today. Ethan Meldrum's got all the numbers for Red Z Lending this afternoon. Loans for the self-employed, REDZED.com. Eth, welcome to you.
Good to see you, Hev. Someone's got to have the numbers sorted, of course, because you can't seem to be able to at the moment. Giants,
just give us some
I tell
stats,
you what,
please.
he's got enough piece of papers in front of him to work out what numbers are.
You're close enough that I can get you from there, Eth, so just give us the numbers, please.
I know that. I'll keep my mouth shut. Giants, their stoppage work over the last 8 weeks, I'm really fascinated by. Izzy said when their midfield fires, they're a force to be reckoned with. Last 8 weeks, they're only 10th in the competition for clearance differential, but they are first for scores from stoppage by a mile, plus 20 points per game, despite breaking even in clearance. So efficient out of the middle. Only lost contested ball once in their last 8 games compared to the Hawks, who've only won it once in their last 5. Jesse Hogan's return, really keen to see as well. 6 games as a Giant against the Hawks, 18 goals, bags of 4, 5 and 4 amongst his last 4 games, amongst the coaches' votes as well. Also, 3.5 goals per game against top 8 sides this year, so he steps up against the teams that matter. Keeping a keen eye on a couple of Hawks as well. 2 of their small forwards, Nick Watson, highest rated player last time these 2 sides met, down in Tassie, 21 touches and a goal. And Jack Ginnivan, remember when he got dropped round 7? Dropped to the VFL, just give him a week to reset. Since then, he is one of 5 players in the competition averaging 20 goals. Sorry, not 20 goals, that's a lot. 20 disposals and a goal a game. Ed Richards, Marcus Bontempelli, Isaac Heaney, Zach Bailey and Jack Ginnivan, 4 All-Australians, and Guinea loves a big stage as well, so keen to see how he goes today.
Brownie, you consider yourself a bit of a fighter, a crash and bash type of guy since your boxing match last year, and yeah, hands down won it. They handed you the belt, I think, 10 seconds into the first round, but I was just eyeing off both the coaches, so Sam Mitchell and Kingsley, and if they went pound for pound, fight to the death, I'm not sure who'd win. They are 2 of the toughest customers going around.
Well, you've played with one. Would Mitch fight dirty? I feel
every
like
bit dirty.
I feel like the opposition coach would be a little bit cleaner, but you'd have to kill him as well.
He's got some of the biggest forearms you'll ever see in your life, Adam Kingsley.
Amazing.
He's huge.
It's impressive.
And Sam Mitchell is the most determined bloke you'd ever meet, and he would have no qualms in going dirty.
So both teams walking to the broadcast side here at NG Stadium. They'll line up arm in arm for the ceremony, the official welcome to this elimination final. A reminder up next, we take you to Fremantle and the Gold Coast Suns at Optus Stadium. Lockie Reed, the people's caller, Barry Denner, is in the west for that one alongside Xavier Ellis, Andrew Embley, Tommy Atkinson and Mark Cometti. Guy Sebastian to sing the national anthem this afternoon.
Yeah, right.
That's a treat.
That's the man in the hat.
Yeah.
That's a nice hat.
He's good. He's got a nice couple of tunes.
He's one of Fev's big mates.
What's your favourite Guy Sebastian song, though?
I'm trying to think of one at the moment. I know that the kids like one.
What did he sing on The Idol?
Was it Angels Brought Me Here? Was that his? That was his.
Dear.
Yep.
There's another one.
Battle Scars?
Battle Scars.
There you
That's a
go.
good one.
How's that go, Brownie?
These Battle Scars.
I don't think Guy sounds as creepy as you did.
It'd be nice if Guy could hurry up. Like, we're really bugging up the time.
Oh, see, here we go. Let's get down to our MC, Amber Laidler.
Toyota AFL Final Series. And today to the first elimination final between the GWS Giants and Hawthorn. The AFL recognises the Wangal people, the traditional owners of the land on which we gather today, and we pay our respects to elders past and present. We acknowledge we play our great game on these lands and respect the cultures of all First Peoples, their contribution to our nation and their contribution to our game of Australian rules football. To conduct an official welcome to country, would you now please welcome Auntie Joan Bell.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, and distinguished guests. I am here to provide you with a welcome to country. Though I am Gadigal, I am a Gadigal elder. The Wongal people are my neighbours, and I know in my heart that we are connected by the bloodline. My name is Joan Bell. I am a mother, a grandmother, a great-grandmother, and a great-great-grandmother of 83 grandchildren. So I'm doing okay. Thank you. We honour our Eora elders and leaders, including Barangaroo, Pemaway, and many others. This welcome to country is made in the spirit of peace and harmony with all peoples of modern Sydney. The sun is in my eyes. It is a pleasure to be here with you today. I would like to congratulate both teams, the Giants and the Hawks, for making this elimination finals. Best of luck to both teams. AFL is a lot to talk about. It's a game that has a lot of history. And it's great to see the Giants not only being a part of, but making their own history. This is 8 out of 10 final series. And I have a couple of names that I would like to mention. Graham Polyfarmer, Sir Doug Nicholls, just a few. Aboriginal people have always had an affinity with AFL, and they make their mark. This welcome to country is made in the spirit of peace and harmony with all peoples. With this welcome, we ask that you all will respect the law, L-O-R-E, of the land, and the law, L-A-W, of the country. Give honour, be respectful, be polite, be gentle and patient with all. Respect is everything, living and growing. Please, look after the land, sea and rivers. Then the land, sea and rivers will look after you. This is my welcome. With the approval of my elders, I welcome you to Wongal country. I hope you have a real good game. Go the Giants. Thank you.
Thank you, Auntie Joan. If you are able, would you now please rise, remove your hats and join with the players, coaches and umpires for the Australian National Anthem, to be performed today by Chris Sebastian.
Australia. precious gifts of beauty, rich and red. In history's page, let every saint ever so stray affair. In joyful strains, let us sing heaven's Australia fair.
Stirring rendition of the national anthem from Guy Sebastian's brother Chris.
Oh, you've had a man, Jack.
Shit.
You've got the timing wrong. You've got the national anthem singing wrong.
Timing was not my fault. That is definitely not Guy Sebastian. That's his brother Chris.
Where was Battle Scars?
I've got a few of them now. Let's get down to the boundary. Justin Edwards is here for Bob J and T Mates. Justin, help me, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a fantastic weather down here. Absolutely beautiful, and a stirring rendition from Chris out there. No late changes for either side, and the crowd is looking good. I'm told there was only standing room tickets available, so we're expecting up to upwards of 20,000 in the crowd for this afternoon. No late changes, as I mentioned, for either side. The subs, Josh Kelly is the Giants sub. The first time he's been sub since his second season back in 2015, returning from a calf injury. CJ Chankwood-Jaff is the sub for the Hawks. We're just about to have the toss out in the middle on this beautiful sunny NG Stadium. There's slight breeze, perhaps just favouring the right of the radio dial, going away from the big screen here at NG Stadium. And James Sisley's won the toss. Hawthorn going to the right of the dial.
You know the best thing about the Guy Sebastian stuff up, Jack, was when the MC said Chris Sebastian to sing the national anthem.
We laughed.
Everyone laughed at her.
For getting it wrong.
She's got it wrong.
Yeah. Well, they look the same and they've got the same surname and they sound a little bit the same. It's just that one's a bit better than the other. That's all. We are just about ready to go here at NG Stadium. Isaac Smith, Nath Brown, who's winning this game and why, please?
I can't sit on the fence, but I genuinely think it's a toss of the coin. I'm going to say GWS, home ground advantage. Hawthorn have never won here. They've had a brilliant back end of the season, but I genuinely think it's a toss of the coin.
I like the Hawks. I've liked the Hawks for the last 7 weeks. I think it's different what they've built this year. I thought it was razzle-dazzle last year, but I just feel like they've got the right stuff about them. They were stiff against Brisbane a couple of weeks ago in that last round of the season. I don't like the fact that they're bringing injured players back in to this final, so the Hawks in a tight one.
Umpires this afternoon, Nathan Williamson in his 11th final, Robert Finlay in his 17th, Nathan Toner, number 25, umpiring his first final, and Craig Fleer in final number 12 as well. Hawthorn are yet to win here at NG Stadium. In 8 attempts, they are 0-8, 6 of them against the GWS Giants. Meanwhile, for the Giants on their home deck this year, 7 of 8 games they have been successful. We couldn't have asked for a better afternoon for footy. The winner will go through to play the Adelaide Crows next Friday night at the Adelaide Oval. And for the loser, their 2025 campaign comes to an end. For Macca's, Monopoly at Macca's is back, only in the app. Ends October 14. For full terms, visit mcdonalds.com.au. Elimination finals footy. Here's Nath Brown on Triple M.
Perfect day for footy. Perfect day for a final. The first elimination. Umpire gets ready. Perfect bounce to start, and we're away at the elimination final. Hawks get the first one. Ward, left foot, touched off the boot. Umpire said play on. Green picked it up, went back to Ash. He was mowed down, but good enough to get his kick high. Went to the outer side. Ball hit the ground. In dispute. Whitfield went back for it. Did nicely. He was under pressure, though. Here's Watson. Feeds it off. Ward again. Hawks run with numbers. Back to Ward. He needs another runner. He gets it in Impey. Impey with the right foot. Into space. Bouncing ball. Alir's there. And he takes it across the boundary line. And the boundary throw in.
Gee, what Josh Ward's had a fast start. First clearance, first centre bounce there. 3 touches already. But you can see Hawthorn don't just want to bomb it into that defensive GWS. They were using the numbers, trying to find a lead up. Couldn't find it.
Throw in, right forward pocket at the Olympic end or the Fairfax stand end here at NG Stadium. Angwin goes without it. At 45 away from Hawthorn's goal. Hands in tight for Tom Green. No space for him. Newcomb in game number 100 brings him to ground.
Yeah, that'd make Weddle happy. Big tackle. Hasn't been in for a couple of weeks. Able to just nail one there.
First goal, crucial in an elimination final. Ash with a clearing kick from defence. Cadman playing in front, gets a free kick. Giants take the advantage.
And the handball went to Stringer. Got it back to Bedford. Got some wheels. So too is Carl Amon running down, affected the kick, and it goes out of bounds. Out of a boundary throw-in. So they're playing a loose behind the football at the moment, the Hawks. And that's Hardwick. A boundary throw-in. Giants first time they've been inside forward 50. Stringer and Sicily. What a matchup that might be. A real angry matchup.
Oh, two real angry men. We talked about the coaches before the bounce. These two are just as angry.
Meek to do the ruck work against Briggs. Carl Amon, tackle to the ground. And have another ball up. Yet to score 3 minutes in.
Thanks, behind you.
Chol and Gunston trying to sort the defenders with Sam Taylor. Gunston into the back of Sam Taylor. Causing a bit of issues down there.
Briggs and Meek will go at it all afternoon long. Cornelio tackled and then kicked the footy straight out of bounds on the full.
Outside 5, Toby.
Now the Hawks get it back through Blake Hardwick. No score as yet. Triple M, Totally Workwear scoreboard. Big jobs or big games, Totally Workwear's got you covered for boots, high-vis, puffers and scrubs that go the distance. Love your work. Iden in best position. Chose not to mark. Instead, fist the ball out of bounds. It'll be thrown in on the wing.
Yeah, he could have definitely marked there, Iden, but it's a fascinating battle, that. So Iden's gone to Gunston, but Gunston's trying to get to the back of Sam Taylor, who's on Chol. So Hawthorn understand the issues that Taylor can cause, especially with his intercept marking, so they don't want to give him an inch today.
A big bull match-up with Nash and Green at the front of this pack, and that's where it goes. Found Green. Cornelio. Handball to Callaghan. Needs to have a big day if they're going to win. Bouncing ball. Lost in the sun. Bedford was able to pick it up. Fancy footwork. Handball forward to Cadman. Cadman showed some candy. Got run down. Affected the kick. Whittled it well. Toby Green read it brilliantly. Turned and then hit up. He's full forward leading out in Hogan. That was nice.
Yeah, that was very well done. How well's Bedford started this game, Heath?
Yeah, already the 3 touches. Cornelio and Green also 3 apiece, so a few prime movers in the midfield getting going as well.
He's got the metres gained, Bedford, but what you don't want to see with Barris there is sitting off Hogan too much. He loves the lead up, loves getting hit up by Toby Green, and that was just too easy there.
His movement was good then.
Yeah, it was. His foot looks okay.
35-9 set shots, Jesse Hogan this year.
In he comes, 10 metres in from the boundary. He'll kick from 40 for the first goal of the elimination final. Does he squeeze it in? No, he doesn't. He pushes it to the left. First score goes to the Giants. They lead by that point.
Gunston, keep it on, Gunston. Yep.
We haven't seen Jesse Hogan for 5 games.
Play on. You.
Foot issue that's been hampering him, as the boys said. Long out of defence, Weddle the target. Angwin knocks the ball out of bounds. Isaac Smith, Seabus Super.
Oh, that was interesting there with Amon coming out of defence with the kick out. They've obviously identified the Weddle-Angwin matchup before the game, and they just went to him one-on-one on the wing. They thought Weddle might win it, but a beautiful job there by Angwin to get it out of bounds.
Playing his first final this afternoon, Ryan Angwin, one of 4 Giants to be doing that. Thomas, Alier and Fonte also playing in September for the first time. Hawthorn have got 2 debutants, Giath as the sub and Sam Butler, who was a big inclusion this week. No Mitch Lewis, no Luke Bruce. Sam Butler's been burning it up in the VFL. Gets his chance in an elimination final.
Thanks, guys. Sam again.
The secondary stoppage. Giants one behind. Hawthorn yet to score after 5 minutes. Triple M Totally Workwear scoreboard.
A subdued start. Ball up again on centre wing. It's the 3rd one in a row. Green fed it out. And now Angwin dumps it on the left inside forward 50. Cadman. He's going to get a free kick, Cadman. He was all over him. Free kick against Battle. And this man can kick a footy.
Yeah, that was there as well. Battle was able to have both Angwin's arms, both Cadman's arms, as we saw it on the Harvey Norman. He just couldn't get his hands up to take the mark, but that's what happens when you can get a quick clearance and a quick kick inside 50. If you're in front, it causes the defender to grapple, and give away a free kick there.
Isaac Smith with the Triple M Seabus Super Special comments.
Tom.
So Cadman, after a miss to Hogan, left foot brings it back. Does a fair bit in the air. I tell you what, you'd like to be a swing bowler. It didn't make the distance in the end, and the Hawks through Jarman Impey, a high ball. Angwin's the only man underneath it. Had to sit under it for a long time and marked it on his chest.
We'll get downstairs soon, but that looks like there's a fair breeze down there. That ball just stopped.
Justin?
Yeah, that Cadman shot on goal absolutely held up in the wind. It's favouring the Hawks in this quarter.
Angwin kicks it straight back to the hot spot once more. Scrimshaw the flyer. Briggs the rover. Not something you say every day. Not 15. Sicily handballs back goal side. Impey for the Hawks. Hoists it back into the corridor. Risky kick. They haven't cleared the area just yet. Butler hovers over it. Bedford drives him into the ground and drives him head first. Umpire lets it go, but Toby Bedford loves tackling people on the Harvey Norman.
Yeah, we have a look on the Harvey Norman there. Could have been one of those slim dunk tackles, but let it go. Big final. Slim. Oh, Slim Shady.
We know where you're heading. So the ball up. Giants doing all the attacking at the moment. Weddle with a quick kick. Only as far as Ash. Ash is 65 out. Lead's going everywhere. And now has to go back over the mark. Hogan just points to the pocket. That's where he wants it. He wants it set up. And it delivers. Meek stands in the hole. Weddle came over the top. Cadman out of the pack. Left foot bouncing ball. Brown can't take it. Through for a rush behind. With Battle. They're two behind. The Hawks yet to score. That's a totally workwear scoreboard.
Yeah, they're owning the territory at the moment, GWS.
What are the numbers telling us, Heater?
Time in forward half, 75% the Giants, 5-1 inside 50s. Not normally a dominant stat for the Giants, but they're dominating that at the moment.
So they choose the outer side this time around. Leclerc came in from the side and outmarks Ginnivan.
Yeah, that was a beautiful mark. We had Ross the Boss on the plane with us this morning, Jack. I reckon he's come up here to watch one player.
He's played every game since round 11. It might be his last one for the Giants, depending on what happens today. Barris pumps that ball to the boundary line. Two behinds GWS. Hawthorn yet to score. Triple M, totally workwear scoreboard here at NG Stadium in the elimination final.
Reds Head lending stats, plus 10 contested ball already. The Giants 14-4, smacking them in the midfield at the moment.
2-point lead of the Giants. 8 minutes into this first term. Boundary thrown on the outer side. Angwin beating everything. Handball over the top to Green. Green inside forward 50 to the pocket. Battle sets himself and takes a good mark. The All-Australian. He fed it off to Scrimshaw. This kick needs to be good. To Butler. Fisted away by Ash. And the ball just camped in the Giants' half of the ground at the moment. A boundary throw in on the 50. 9 minutes gone. Two behinds. The Hawks yet to score. Totally workwear scoreboard.
Adam Kingsley watching on. 2 wins, 3 losses in finals. Still very much in the early stages of his coaching journey. He's got the Giants playing some very good footy. The ball rolls over the line. He's thrown in once again. At 45 metres around from GWS goal, as Justin mentioned. The breeze holding up it to the left of your dial or the big scoreboard end.
He did say a slight breeze before the game. He's changed his tune a bit, Justin.
And,
saying it was hurricane level.
Yeah. It's like saying it was Guy Sebastian instead of Chris.
Do you reckon Guy came up to watch his brother? Or?
No. Couldn't care about this game. He's an Adelaide supporter, isn't he?
Back on outside fight.
Free kick to Warple. Defensive 50. 21, 27 and 22 disposals his last 3 games. Brings some good form into September. Hawks go to the wing. This is their problem, though. They can't get it beyond there. Fonte dives on the footy. Made sure that Watson couldn't get going. Will be balled up once more.
Umpire with the yellow share and elevates it quickly. Briggs won the ruck work. Newcomb, haven't seen him yet. Ball out of bounds again.
That's one of the reasons they brought Butler in, is that tackling pressure. You see him playing as that high half forward. GWS, you've seen England already get possessions out the back of clearance, out the back of stoppage. Butler's been able to then pounce on that since he's come on.
Meek and Briggs to do the ruck work. Good deep throw in. Briggs out the back. Smashed it forward. Volleyball spike. It found Stringer, who got the Toby Green. The tackle was missed. The handball out in front of Brown. Chips the ball inside forward 50. The Giants on the move. Not a great kick. Can Riccardi keep it in? He's not going to be able to. Opportunity goal begging for the Giants, and it's out of bounds again.
What about the strength of Toby Green there in the middle of the ground? You never see Blake Hardwick miss a tackle like that. He was able to get chest on chest, and Toby just bounced straight through it.
Now the boundary umpire flings the Sharon back in. Into the afternoon sunshine at NG Stadium. Weddle came driving through. Ball still bouncing around in there.
Easy.
No goal. Pressure numbers so far, Heath, is There's a bit happening off the ball with Briggs.
Yeah, both red hot. AFL average for pressure factor 180. Giants 209. Hawthorn 241. Hot contest at the moment on the Reds' Eds, Hev.
Briggs threw Meek to the ground that time. Stringer went without, an umpire went down. They're falling over everywhere here at NG Stadium. Himmelberg led everyone to the footy in a milestone game. Second effort, not too bad as well. Nice pick up from Tom Green. Off his ankles to Alir at left half forward. He was trying to access O'Halloran, and it's out of bounds.
This is where Hawthorn are struggling, though. Once they rebound outside their defensive 50, GWS are set up so well behind the ball, they're able to repel any attack that Hawthorn might have. They're absolutely dominating this front half stat.
Yeah, 9 inside 50s in a row. 34 seconds, Hawthorn went inside 50. Haven't had one since.
On a boundary throw-ins at the moment. Canelio inches one forward. Brown, the fastest man in the world, according to Stevie J.
Is he good at table tennis?
No. And Briggs takes another mark. The Giants will go back inside forward 50 again. Having a battle with Meek. They've both decked each other. Into the forward 50. Sicily went up, couldn't complete the mark. Went back, tried to win at the ground level with Toby Green. Sits on top of him. The umpire smartly says straight up, boys. A couple of fiery customers there. We'll have a ball up.
Back this way. Lloyd, Kieran.
The footy is living at this end of the ground. The Giants have only got 2 behinds to show for it, though. Sicily thought about a handball from the back pocket. Hoists a long one into the corridor. Taylor led Gunston to the footy. Marks down low and quickly gives it to Ash on the wraparound. From centre half forward into the leading lane. Sicily first there.
He looked like a full forward coming out of the square there, Sicily.
The kick was perfect. It just wasn't supposed to be for Sicily.
Been able to withstand 12 minutes of barrage at the moment, the Hawks.
Play on, play on.
And they haven't been able to do anything at the moment, the Giants. A short ball finds Newcomb at half back. That'll be 50 against Toby Green. In the protected area. He'll take him all the way to centre half forward, and a rare entry coming up for the Hawks. There's no one on the mark. He'll be able to take off, run to 50, unleash, and the Hawks have the first. Newcomb just allowed to run to 50. And the Hawks are lead by 4 points, 1 straight 6. The Giants are 2 behinds.
Yeah, that sounded like a Hawks home ground as well. There's a few fans that have travelled up from Melbourne, and they've got a few in Sydney as well. But I think that was Jones that gave away the free 50-metre free kick. He didn't stand the mark. He was moving around. Green did come in, but he had a runner beside him from Hawthorn. But that's just unforgivable, that Jones. You've got to go quickly and you've got to get on the mark. He was expecting one of the GWS defenders to come and get on the mark, but here you've got to get on your bike, Jones, and you've got to go and stand the mark because all your other players are running back to get on a Hawthorn player, and Newcomb was just able to break 50 and kick an easy goal in the end. They're just little mistakes you don't want to be making in big finals.
Game number 100 today for John Newcomb. What a player he's become since being picked up in the mid-season draft. First goal of the elimination final is the Hawks' way for McDonald's and Ream Hotwater. Here they come again. Warple from the centre square. Kicks long. Ball knocked away. Ward in the vicinity, but it's taken by Callahan of the Giants. No intended target. Just clears some space and kicks for territory. Battle on the way through. Marked by Newcomb. McDonald, one of their preferred users, chips a pass. It bounces end on end on end.
Wow.
And rolls for a goal. 2 minutes for the Hawks. Totally unintended from Connor McDonald, but he'll take it. 2 straight 12 to the Giants, 2 behinds. Triple M, totally workwear scoreboard.
Yeah, and that was set up by James Sicily there, coming off his man. What are his numbers at the moment?
So far, I'm looking at John Newcomb actually, 4 disposals and a goal. Remember his final series last year, 35 and 31 disposals in the elimination and the semi-final, leading ball winner for both of those games. So he's on fire at the moment as well, is he?
Yeah, Sicily, 3 intercept possessions in these 4 possessions as well. But McDonald there, he was going for Cal Shadir on a little hit over both Deer and Taylor's head and just dribbled through. But the concern for GWS is the Hawks can get hot, and they can get hot quickly and kick multiple goals in succession. So although they've been defending a lot, they look like the offensive power team at the moment.
10-point lead of the Hawks. They're going to go forward again. Nash
End zone.
pumps it in the arc. Getting back with numbers, but the fist goes straight to Gunston, up against the boundary line, and now it's out of bounds. Is it a free kick? It is. It's going to go to Watson. He'll be hemmed in on the boundary line. Does he go the banana or the left foot snap?
I reckon he goes the left foot snap here, but it's amazing how quickly, especially in finals, you can have all the momentum, and if you don't put a score on the board, how quickly the other team can go down the other end and kick multiple goals.
3 centre clearances to the Hawks. For 3 goals in 3 minutes, left foot snap brings it back and gets it. And he's happy. 16-point lead in the blink of an eye to the Hawks, 3 straight 18. The Giants are 2 behinds.
He'd give us the forward half stats inside 50s.
Yeah, this is all in spite of the numbers. This 16-point lead at the moment for the Hawks. Red Z landing stats. Giants had 12 inside 50s in a row before these 3 goals. They've only had one longer streak in the last 2 years, but then 4 inside 50s in a row to the Hawks. 3 goals from those. So 12 entries to 5, 0 goals to 3. Remarkable disparity between the forward half numbers at the moment, Izzy.
And that's what Hawthorn can do. They can defend, look like they're out of the game, and then they just hit a little spike of momentum, and it's these young guys, it's the energy they bring, and they just feed off it. The Hollywood Hawks.
4 premierships. He knows what he's talking about this time of year. Isaac Smith on Triple M footy for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. The Hawks have got hot real quick in the elimination final.
I'm going to go this side. Okay.
O'Halloran
Back this way. Love you,
in
Jake.
the centre circle, taken to ground straight away. GWS have had no problems getting the ball inside 50, as Heath said. Cashing in has been their issue, though. Connor McDonald handballs back to Battle on the wing under pressure. Has time to make it work. McDonald, then Amon. Short kick over the top to Warple. Who marks and goes on the wing. Wasn't chased by Callahan.
Downfield.
And then Warple dumped after he got rid of that handball. So it's going to come back.
That's a disadvantage to Hawthorn there. Ball was going inside 50 there. GWS's defence caught out.
50 metres.
Oh, silly.
And then straight after that, Warple goes back to Callum Brown, who gives him one in the ribs. And it's a 50-metre penalty. There's a skirmish at half forward. Right now, Hawthorn don't care because Carl Amon is going to be taken well inside 50.
The wizard. He's going to the bench and he's trying to take someone down.
Just saw on the Harvey Norman replay. There's not a great deal in that. Amon to make it 4 unanswered goals. Squeezes it through. Hawthorn on top right now. 4 straight 24 to 2 behinds. Justin Edwards, Bob Jane T-Marks.
Yeah, Adam Kingsley could not believe that was paid a 50-metre penalty. Arms widespread like a cricket umpire. Couldn't believe it. He had been fairly calm up until that point. Nick Watson pretty unpopular with the Giants crowd down here after getting into that tangle, but there are a couple of Wizard hats that have made their way up from Melbourne down here, and they loved it.
Plenty of Wizards hats everywhere Hawthorn plays, Heath, but that's scary for GWS that Hawthorn can put a score on the board like that in the space of a couple of minutes when they've literally owned 80% of this quarter as well. But yeah, there wasn't a hell of a lot in the second one, and you just don't want to be seeing this stuff paid in finals. We saw it last night, we saw it again today. Just let it go, let them play, they're men. It's a big physical game, and just let them go at this time of year.
Warple shouldn't be dropping like that either.
Yeah.
I don't like to see that in footy. They should look at that and fine him. But the Hawks have got the goal. The umpire got sucked in. 22 points the margin. Umpire elevates it back in the middle. Callahan needs the lift. Now the Hawks go again. Ginnivan missed the foot. Had time to go back and get it. Newcomb. Search for Ginnivan again. Ginnivan from 50. Run down. He's not that quick. They got him. And now the Giants on the counter-attack.
Whitfield was the man doing the tackling, and Ash is quick. Arches the back and runs away. Got rid of the tackle. A second bounce. His kick going forward was no good. Missed Cadman altogether. Scrimshaw marks and quickly gets Hawthorn exploring the outer side. 4 straight 24. They lead the Giants. 2 behinds. Triple M Totally Workwear scoreboard.
D'Ambrosio centering on the outer side. Game's got some heat in it. Looking for Jarman Impey. Jarman Impey on the juggle, got it. So he'll be about 60 metres out from goal. On the outer side.
You want to go outside 5? Yeah.
Gunston, Meek and Chol stand in the goal square. Waiting to lead. It's going to be a while because Jarman Impey just wandering back quite slowly.
Yeah, very slowly. I'll tell you what, there's 20,000 here, but every one of them's invested.
Oh, it's a little bit of Jarman time at the moment.
The mark's here, he's outside 5. Yeah, time back on.
He might be having a shot here. Is he taking 30 seconds?
Every Giants player is closer to the goal than what he is. It'll have to be a great kick. They do have a breeze. A slight one that Justin told us about. It's a high ball to the square. Front of the pack. Butler was there. Moore picked it up, stepped around, and will be holding the ball. That was a really good tackle by Leah. And the Giants find Jones.
As you said though, Brownie, all of the Giants players behind the ball, so Darcy Jones has got to run and carry. That's bounce number 4. Bounce number 5 takes him to right half forward. Stringer playing from behind, gave a shove.
Don't know if that was there.
And they continue to go inside 50 but get no score from it, GWS. What are their stats, Heath? Red Z?
14 to 8 the entries, but no goals to 4 still.
What are Carl Amon's numbers?
Carl Amon, Red Z lending stats so far in this game. Just 3 disposals, 3 kicks, but 136 metres gained. Second most of any Hawk as well as the goal.
Interesting kick out in front of Connor Nash. He couldn't make it work and it rolls out of bounds. So 4 straight 24 are Hawthorn. GWS 2 behinds. Triple M Totally Workwear scoreboard. Hit us with some of those major ball winners, Heath.
Yeah, Tom Green doing well so far. 7 disposals. He's not used to seeing that. Him up the top there. Jarman Impey, bit of me time all across the game. 7 disposals in this game, most of any Hawk.
Briggs took it out of the ruck and hoiked the left foot at a half forward. It's a bouncing ball. Hogan was out there, got there first, but the boundary line, does it beat them all? And it does. So the boundary throw on the outer side. Monopoly at Macca's is back. Play only in the app. Ends October 14. For full terms, visit mcdonalds.com.au. So a 22-point lead to the Hawks. A boundary throw. We've had a fair amount of boundary throw-ins in this first term. Meek. The Giants go forward to O'Halloran. Ball hits the ground. This is where the Hawks have been quite dangerous. They're just winning all the ground ball at the moment. Battle went without it. Now Barras has a problem. He's tackled by Jones. We'll have a ball up. The Giants keep it in their arc.
What are you seeing out there, is he? Red Z, C-Bus Super, I should say.
Well, GWS have had opportunities to score, but they've been going too quick inside 50, not allowing their forwards to just get some separation and get a space. But in saying that, Cadman and Hogan have had easy shots on goal and weren't able to execute.
Warport from the back pocket with the aid of the breeze. Gets that ball to centre half forward. Then Weddle tried to get out the back. Dylan Moore there as well. Got away from Alir, but then his handball was straight to Angwin. Giants stream forward. Callahan runs to 50. It all opens up for Finn Callahan. And class prevails. 23 minutes in, the Giants kick their first goal of the elimination final. And it comes from one of their prime movers. 128 to 4 straight 24. Triple M Totally Workwear scoreboard.
Prime movers. He's going to be superstar for 10 years, Finn Callahan. And what about that? He just bounced the ball, realised he had the distance from 50, just pinned the ears back and had a shot. It was a beautiful finish. But they've had little composure going inside forward 50, GWS. They've had the ability to score twice. Ash was going too quick. Jones was going too quick at one stage, not allowing their forwards to get to work. They're getting opportunities. Hawthorn have made the most of them, but that was all caused by an error. Dylan Moore, I don't know if it's the sun causing havoc. I've seen 2 or 3 times now players make incorrect decisions being out in the sun, but that was just a poor handball straight to a GWS player. Turnover goal.
So the Giants get there first after 24 minutes of football. Had a fair bit of that football. The Hawks have owned the centre bounces at the moment. And they get this one again to D'Ambrosio. Handball to Jarman Impey. Been everywhere. Blasts a long one inside forward 50. Charles there. Weddle's there. Over the top. Chol, right foot, out of the pack. Misses. Through for one behind. The Hawks, first blemish, 4-1-25. The Giants are 1-2-8.
Nick Watson is just lurking at the moment, is he?
He is. I reckon Nick Watson's looking for a bit of a fight at the moment. He just wants to be in everything.
He wants goals and fights. He'll take either. He'd be happy with both.
At the same time.
Himmelberg from defensive 50. Iden got called out because Toby Green hits up to the ball. Left foot kick was an interesting one, a bit laconic. Marked by Impey, who gives to Ward, who's had a busy first quarter. Inside 50, nice ball for Deer, who had the seal on Fonte. Free kick for a chop of the arms, and Cal Shadir will take his opportunity from just inside 50.
Yeah, he launches at the ball and he stands and he causes defenders to chop his arms because he gets so high up and he's got a great leap. But that was a bit disappointing from Toby Green out there on the far wing. Right then and there, the game needs GWS to just control it with a few uncontested marks. He goes for that kick on his left, inside. It just didn't need to do it.
Last year's elimination final against the Bulldogs, he kicked 3 goals for, and he took that game apart. There's his first. The Hawks continue on their merry way. 5-1-31 to GWS 128. Triple M Totally Workwear scoreboard.
And it's those mistakes that they decide whether you win big finals and you don't. If you make too many of those mistakes, it can really hurt you. And they'd be disappointed with how they executed that play, GWS, because they just got a bit of the momentum back, but hit us with some of the big numbers, Heath.
Yeah, the pressure numbers at the moment. Hawthorn still up to 213 to the Giants 190. You lead the pressure factor. You win about 70% of games this year. And as a result of that, the kicking efficiency, Hawthorn 72%, Giants 40% by foot, including that clanger kick there. They have had 6 already of those in this quarter. 40%, so not a great number in a quarter of footy. AFL average 66, so the Giants need to lift that part of the game.
Give us Sharman Impey's numbers again.
Red Z Lending stats, 9 disposals to his name, most of any player on the ground, 3 inside 50s as well.
He's been outstanding. So too of the Hawks. They lead by 23 points into the middle. They've owned the corridor at the moment. This time, though, the Giants win it. Jones, fancy footwork. Inside forward 50, looking for Riccardi. And he marks. It looks like he might have hurt himself down there, too. It was a nasty landing.
You're right.
But there's a goal on offer, so I reckon he'll be okay.
Does he?
You don't often see a forward give up an opportunity to kick a goal, Brownie.
Nah, as we see the Harvey Norman replay, it goes down. And
there wasn't much in that.
He's carrying on a bit.
Maybe Scrimshaw got his knee right in his kidney. Other than that, he should be right, Jack.
Just need a new kidney.
Well, you only need one of them.
I'm sure he doesn't want it removed now, though, is he?
Tom Lonigan played a fair career with one.
Jake Riccardi. A badly needed goal for the Giants. Kick on the way into the wind. That looks good. That looks really good. Goal to Riccardi, goal to the Giants. And it's back to 17 points. 5-1-31 the Hawks, 2-2-14 the Giants.
Even Riccardi said you only need one. He went back and slotted that nicely. So,
would you prefer to have 2 than 1, though, wouldn't you?
Oh, I guess so. But the body's an amazing thing, and it can heal itself pretty quickly, and you can operate pretty efficiently with one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
good chat.
Dr. Peter Lark.
Oh, but it's been a good start to the game. GWS, they own the first 10 minutes of this game. Hawthorn were able to fight their way back with multiple goals in quick succession. GWS needed that goal, a nice little settler there. It was starting to get away from them a little bit. They're back in the contest now.
Didn't get the opportunity to be a part of their finals campaign last year, Jake Riccardi. Finger injury late in the season he had to watch on. Giants have got a couple now for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Triple M Rocks finals footy. Tom Green with a clearance win to Whitfield, who launches from half-back. Brown out of position. Picks up the crumb, though. Weddle closed him down.
Too slow.
It's just not that space available in finals.
Stevie J thinks he's the smartest or the fastest player in the world.
I'll tell you what.
If you're the fastest player in the world, you don't get run down from behind.
That's true. So what does that make Josh Weddle then?
Well, Josh Weddle, I think, is a lot faster than him. I reckon Stevie May got tangled.
Kicks to an outnumber. Fonte spinning around, not sure what to do, so sweeps a long handball back to Lockie Ash inside his defensive territory. Herded to the boundary line by Butler, who did very well, didn't overcommit. Turnover goes back to Hawthorn. Newcomb right forward pocket. Brings it back inside. And the ball is in the hands of the right man, Jack Gunston. Lining up from 30 metres out.
Yeah, the exact same spot where Cal Shadir just took his shot on goal before, but that's the third time that Weddle's been able to put pressure on from behind and cause a turnover. Sometimes you don't get a stat for that, but they'd be loving having him back, the Hawks.
An All-Australian year, 62 goals for Jack Gunston. Number 63 is picture perfect. Hawks back out by 23 points. 2 minutes 50 before quarter time on the Triple M Totally Workwear scoreboard.
I think it was Lee Matthews, Brownie, that once said the most untalked about stat in football is straight kicking in finals, and Hawthorn are absolutely executing that at the moment. If they're 3-3, GWS are right in this game. They've been able to kick away with 6 goals won and put a fair bit of pressure on GWS now.
A 23-point lead, 6-1-37, 2-2-14. Still got 2 minutes 52 to go. It'll be a long quarter. It's ticking up to 31 minutes at the moment. A lot of ball-ups early, a lot of boundary throw-ins, a lot of time on added. And we're back in the middle. For McDonald's, Ream Hotwater, Triple M, Rocks footy, Callahan's in there. Warple tackle to the ground. We'll have a ball up again.
Kieran, Lloyd.
Do you reckon we need the lights on?
Push that one, Isaac.
That was the one we were using in the pre-game.
That's it.
Now the sun's still out, Isaac, but
yeah, they've got the lights on. It's very bright here.
Hawks, chain of handballs, McDonald with another one. Right foot snap, you betcha. Hawks are on fire. 29-point margin with 2 minutes to go in the first term. 7-1-43. The Giants at 2-2-14.
Well, we talk about straight kicking, and Hawthorn have just taken another opportunity there. Broken play. Ball hits the ground. McDonald pounces on it. They're doing some damage and doing it really quickly. Hawthorn, for the first 10 or 12 minutes of this quarter, Heath, had no forward half football, and they've put on 7 goals in about the space of 7 or 8 minutes, I would have thought.
Yeah, these numbers are still remarkable. Only 12 inside 50s for the Hawks. 7 goals won. 7 goals from 12 entries. Giants with 2 goals from 17. They were the number 1 team in the last 4 weeks of the home and away season at kicking goals per inside 50, the Giants. They were ruthless going forward. They're having it done to them by the Hawks at the moment on the Red Zeds.
13 minutes in, they hadn't kicked a goal, Hawthorn.
Yeah.
As you said, they've now got 7 from McDonald's and Ream Hotwater. Triple M Rocks finals footy. And it's coming in again. Free kick to Meek, gave it to Newcomb. And then Warple kicks hurriedly, searching for a one-on-one. Ball clears everyone. Watson escorts Iden to the boundary line. And it'll be thrown in. Red Z Heath.
Yeah, Jai Newcomb everywhere at the moment. 9 disposals. 6 of those have led to scores. That's double the next best player on the ground. Number 1 ranked comfortably at the moment.
They have come to NG Stadium and totally put the home team on the back foot. Shallow throw in. Cornelia on Warple over it. We get a secondary ball up, right forward pocket.
Do you reckon they need the lights on though?
They're sponsored by NG, so.
Ball up, Hawks in attack. They've kicked 7 goals in this first quarter. The big Marbio Chol lays a tackle into forward 50. Something he's very good at.
Kieran Lloyd coming straight back.
Umpire balls up quickly. Meek down to Chol. Chol just needs to get it on his boot and he couldn't. Now they're going to be run down by Himmelberg from behind. Umpire said play on again. Deer with an opportunity. There's at least 2 rundown tackles that should have been paid in that bit of play that wasn't, and a behind to the Hawks, and it's a 5-goal margin. 44 plays 14.
Saw on the Harvey Norman replay there, is he? That's holding the ball every day of the week.
Yeah, that is holding the ball every day of the week. And we've seen a couple of them played around the ground. I think the umpire probably kept the whistle in the pocket there because it was so close to goal.
What's in store for Dad this Sunday? Go Harvey Norman, smartwatches, GoPros, drones, laptops, big screen TVs, Robovacs, Ray-Ban AI glasses, coffee machines and more. More in store for Dad at Harvey Norman. Big shout out to all the dads for Father's Day tomorrow.
What would you like out of that lot, Jack?
We just got a new coffee machine from Harvey Norman. Big screen TVs, Nath.
Yeah, I'd like a robot vac.
We've got one. They're very good.
So I can sit there and watch it.
They are very good.
Right, Dylan, turn the TV on.
Caniglio, stop.
Hopefully they vacuum up the cat at some stage. That'll be good.
Play on.
Cornelio from the wing. A minute 13 before quarter time.
Are you a dad, Heath? Or?
Nah. That he's aware of.
Jeez, he just really said it with disdain, like it wasn't a great job.
I love the Robovac. Whitfield, half forward. Green with a fly. No mark. Hogan. Fans wanted an arm chop. Not sure I agree with that.
I reckon you probably heard that come through the mics as well.
Home fans trying to get something going. This is thrown up right in front of them, 52 metres away from the Giants' goal.
They've really struggled in this first term. They're against the breeze. Have to wait for the second quarter to see how big that breeze is. Last time they played down in Tasmania, it was a 6-goal breeze. And now they go back inside forward 50. It's a high ball. Meek gets back. Couldn't complete the mark. Toby Green was there. Now Bedford. Bedford on the snap. Gets the goal. A badly needed one for the Giants. 3 goals for the Giants there, 3-2-20. The Hawks are 7-2-44, 24-point margin.
GWS needed that goal going into quarter time. Gets them back within touching distance, but it was Jesse Hogan's contest there. GWS had no right to compete in that contest. Hawthorn had 3 players there. Looked like it was going to be an easy intercept mark. He flew from about 5 metres behind the contest, got a hand in, ball hits the ground. Bedford, a beautiful finish, but that was just great forward craft when you're out of position there by Jesse Hogan.
Long quarter, Heath.
Long quarter, 36 minutes, 55 seconds at the moment. Don't know where it ranks for longest quarters in a final, but it'd have to be close, Nate.
We might be missing our flight.
There hasn't been any injuries or anything, though. It's just been all the ball-ups and boundary throw-ins, and there's been 10 goals.
There have been 30 ball-ups and throw-ins combined.
It's not ideal for a 7:30 flight for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Triple M Rocks finals footy.
It's not ideal for my 9:30 flight.
You guys have already had a bit of a mare today.
We had a
Stand, Lloyd. Time.
delayed start as well.
One last chance for GWS. Free kick out of the middle. Callahan took one look at Meek and ran away. Needs to pinpoint a target now. Hogan with his back to goal. Clock down to 10 seconds. Giants still a chance. Handball back to Callahan. Left foot snap is shallow.
Oh, he had more time there. He had time to just set himself, get a bit of composure and have a shot on goal.
A 7-goal blitz from the Hawks in the opening term sees them with a 24-point advantage at quarter time. 7-2-44 to 3-2-20. Isaac Smith, Nathan Brown, Ethan Meldrum, Justin Edwards and Jack Heverin here at NG Stadium in the Elimination Final. And for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water, Triple M Rocks Finals footy.
That quarter for Totally Workwear. Big jobs or big games, Totally Workwear's got you covered for boots, high-vis, puffers and scrubs that go the distance. Love your work.
For McDonald's,
Triple M Rocks Finals footy.
Monopoly at Macca's is back. Play only in the app. Ends October 14. For full terms, visit mcdonalds.com.au.
Melbourne, start your day with Mick in the morning.
I've got a Poncho too from South America, from Peru. You know,
I used one in when I was in Colombia.
Did you get to keep it?
I have.
Oh.
So basically I have 2 ponchos.
Do you have a special hat?
I do.
Like a Paddington hat?
That's not a Paddington hat.
Start your day with Mick in the morning with Roo, Titus and Rosie. Weekdays from 6 on Melbourne's Triple M.
Spoil Dad with the Chemist Warehouse Father's Day fragrance sale. On now.
Go Harvey Norman top picks for Father's Day. Busy dads will love a robot vac. Sports mad dads, a big screen TV. Active dads will love smartwatches and rings. Home security for safety conscious dads. Heaps of top picks for gaming dads. Or spark his creative flair with cameras, GoPros and drones. Turn up his entertainment with speakers and soundbars. Or help him look good and feel great with shavers, grooming and massages. Upgrade dad's kitchen game with coffee machines and air fryers. This Father's Day at Harvey Norman.
Outdoor adventurers, listen up. 4-Wheel Drive Supercentre's epic Father's Day sale is on now. Score legendary deals on the ultimate outdoor gear perfect for camping, fishing and 4-wheel drive loving dads, like Adventure Kings fridges, batteries, swags, cooking gear and more. With new bargains dropping every single day, you can pick up the perfect gift to make dad king of the campsite, starting from under $50. It's the sale every outdoor dad has been hanging for. So get into your local 4-Wheel Drive Supercentre today or click and collect at 4wheeldrivesupercentre.com.au. The Discount Kings will always get you out there for less.
The first step to winning is believing. Repeat after me. When I play Monopoly at Macca's in the app, I have a 1 in 3 chance to win. Very good. Ends October 14. For full terms, visit mcdonalds.com.au.
Thirsty Camel here, and I've got some unseriously good footy finals deals, like Cooper's Mildale 24-pack $55.99, Jim Beam White Double Serve and Cola 6-pack range $35.99, and Smirnoff Vodka 700ml $45.99. Take that Smirn off your face. Phew! They are some real winners. Camel on down and grab a bargain. Thirsty Camel. Why so serious? Pricing may vary in country areas. Offers in September 14. Drink responsibly. Even camels get thirsty.
Ditch the boring socks and jogs. Get Dad
man a gift he really wants this Father's Day. At Richie's Liquor, 700ml bottles of Wild Turkey Bourbon, 2 for $100 or just $55 each. Save up to $30. Plus, if you spend $40 or more on these or other ripper deals at Richie's Liquor, you could go into the running to win $1.55 million. How's that for a gift that keeps on giving? Richie's Liquor, great brands, great value.
If you're planning to drink, plan a safe way home, because no matter how much food you've eaten or how much water you've had to drink, you never really know if you're under the 0.05 limit. Stop kidding yourself. If you drink, don't drive. A message from the TAC.
This Father's Day, help your dad get the leg over. You heard me? Get her the new Bailey Aluminium Step Extension Ladder, the quickest, most convenient and compact conversion style ladder. Way more compact than a traditional dual purpose. And when you spend over $200 on Bailey ladders or Bailey Fall Protection gear, you get a free pair of custom print Bailey ladders and tradie undies, helping your dad get the leg over. Details at baileyladders.com.au.
Shut up! The footy's on Triple M!
Triple M rocks finals footy.
This quarter for Beacon Trade. Beacon Trade's backing your next install. Fans, lighting, electrical, sorted. Join now at beacontrade.com.au.
It started off as a bit of an arm wrestle, but then Hawthorn got going and pounced on the Giants in the opening term of the elimination final. They lead 7-2-44 to GWS, 3-2-20. Connor McDonald, the multiple goal kicker for the Hawks, but singles to Amont, Gunston, Watson, and also Deere, as well as John Newcomen for the Giants. Bedford, Callahan, and Riccardi are their goal kickers. Down to the boundary, Justin Edwards, Bob Jane T-Marts. We'll get back to Justin very shortly.
You're still trying to figure out the breeze.
In fact, we can go to him now.
Have you got me now, boys?
Yes, sir.
Adam Kingsley growing more and more frustrated during that first quarter. Brought the whole playing group in for some strong words before they broke off into their line meetings at quarter time. That breeze is having a significant impact on the contest and seems to be even getting stronger. That round 3 clash you mentioned at Launceston had that really strong breeze. The first 11 goals of that game were kicked with the wind. The Giants have already got 3 goals against the breeze and they will be kicking with it in this second quarter.
Nicely done, Justin. Bob Jane T-Marts have got a great buy 3, get 1 free, plus instant cashback deals. Call or shop online today. T's and C's apply. Ethan Meldrum with all the numbers.
Yeah, Red Z Lending stats, 37-minute, 51-second opening quarter. We were on air for 55 minutes straight there. I'm already knackered. 7 goals in 18 minutes as well. That burst for Hawthorn.
Yeah, there's still 3 quarters to go.
Yeah, I know. 7 goals in 18 minutes as well to the Hawks. That's the fastest burst of 7 goals by any team.
It's not a
Shut
big
up,
tank.
Nate. Fastest burst of 7 goals in a final since the 2021 granny by the Hawks then. Melbourne kicking those goals in the last quarter. It's the only team that's done it that quick since. 9 disposals to Jarman Impey, Jai Newcombe, Tom Green leading the way, 10 disposals, 6 contested.
Well, Jones gave away that 50 at the 13-minute mark in that first quarter, and GWS had absolutely dominated the quarter. From then, they kicked 7 goals in the last little period of that quarter, Hawthorn, and absolutely dominated GWS. So it was a tale of 2 halves, but you make critical errors in finals and they can cost you.
How do you reckon he's saying that he's knackered resonates with the Triple M families who are out on the job site today or looking after the kids?
He's got a V4, Heath.
He's sitting on his ass doing stats for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Triple M rocks finals footy.
He's got a petrol car and he's trying to charge it like it's electric.
Warple gives it off to Impey from the free kick. He runs and carries. Gave a hot one to Ginnivan, who wasn't really expecting it. Nice follow-up from Warple. Ball just inside the centre square. Out of side of the ground. 7-2-44 the Hawks. Giants 3-2-20 still to come tonight. Fremantle and the Gold Coast Suns. Choice Hotels around the grounds is where we're headed at Optus Stadium. Toby Green off a turnover, bangs it forward. Hogan out of position. Barras will clean it up and does well.
Sits it up though. D'Ambrosio had a bit of an issue. Had to go back and get it. Now trying to pick up the ball was Thomas. Still a live footy, 50-50. The Giants win it. It's a bouncing ball. Hardwick up against Green and the ball's out of bounds. The boundary throw-in. Choice Hotels around the grounds, Heath. Yeah. Where are we heading next?
Fremantle v Gold Coast got now to kill the pre-game before that. Lockie Reed, Barry Denner. People's Caller spearheading the commentary team for that one.
Gee, now they might not get to the game, eh?
Is the Beast on?
The Beast is on.
Nice.
Mark Cometti. Deepest voice on Triple M.
So the Hawks, just chain handballs in the back pocket. The kick doesn't go that far, though. Aaliyah. Forward handball. Callahan had to go back to Thomas. Thomas loads up with the left. Went into the pocket looking for Hogan. Barris all over him and puts it into the third row. Boundary throw-in.
That was really good positioning by Barris there, able to hold the front. There was sort of only one area that kick was going to go, and he owned all the space. Big fist, big finals play.
Premiership winner, Tom Barris, 2018 with the Eagles. Took 10 marks in that grand final too. D'Ambrosio from the back pocket. Watson from behind, made sure that Whitfield couldn't mark, and Hawthorn get another forward 50 stoppage.
Hands free, boys.
7-2-44 of the Hawks.
Down, Jack.
Giants 3-2-20. What would have been the main message from Adam Kingsley, do you think? Is he at quarter time?
I reckon just tighten up a few of those mistakes. They had opportunities, only had 3 less scoring shots in that first quarter. They just didn't make the most of themselves going forward, and they made some critical errors at points in time. You don't want to make them.
Ginnivan goes without it. Whitfield at right half forward. Callahan some fancy steps, and then Thomas, who's a left footer, was allowed to get onto his preferred side. It's a nice kick too. It'll ask some questions of the Hawks defenders, and they smash it out of play.
Poor entries.
Poor entries. In that first quarter, they were dominating the stats from clearance and contest. He thought, I don't know if you've got them, but I reckon that would have been the message. We're getting our hands on the ball. We're just not using it right, and we're giving away silly mistakes.
Yeah, leading contested ball. Still just 51% by foot, the Giants, so do need to lift.
Warp will tackle to the ground. We'll have another ball up.
Plus 11 inside 50s, though, 24-13, so it really belies the 24-point margin they trail by.
Blake Hardwick just not giving Toby Green any space at all at the moment. With him again right there, trying to get through the contest was Green, and Hardwick just had his measure.
The GWS going into this second quarter, they can be confident. They were winning major stats, getting their hands on the ball. They've just got to be able to execute.
Meakin Briggs. It's a battle of the big men. McDonald got it back to Sicily. Sicily had a fresh airy. Ball at ground level still. We might have another ball up. And we've had a lot of ball ups. The ball jars free eventually. Dangerous one for the Hawks, but they've navigated another ball up.
Tom. Thank you, Tom.
And the first
Back this way, Kieran.
3.5, nearly 4 minutes has been all played at this end of the ground. Kick out of the air from the ruck contest. It counts. Kieran Briggs. Talk about manufacturing something out of nothing. And the Giants, importantly, get the first goal of the second quarter. Triple M, Beacon Trade scoreboard. They get it back to 18 points.
Oh, didn't the big fella love that? I want to get another look at this on the Harvey Norman. I didn't quite get to nail it because there were so many players around it, Jack. You couldn't quite see everything that happened in that contest. But how many goals did he kick for the Erie?
Red's headlanding stats. Kieran Briggs, not many, just a 3, so that's number 4. 3 goals, 12 last year as well, so normally he kicks behind goals. I think he had 11 or 12 behinds in a row. Yeah, straight out of the stoppage on the Harvey Norman there is.
That has gone under 3 or 4 sets of legs, I reckon, as well.
He's got some good purchase on it.
Unbelievable. We've seen a couple of good soccer goals already this round. Ollie Dempsey last night, that was spectacular, but there, just as you said, manufactured something out of nothing.
Big Briggsy bringing the showtime. Back in the middle, Briggsy again, going to get a free kick, having a purple patch. The advantage was paid. Looking for Hogan. Barris brings it to the ground. That is a timely mark to the Hawks.
Stand, Aaron.
He chips the footy to Moore, working up hard from half forward. What are Dylan Moore's numbers, Heath?
Dylan Moore, Red's head lending stats. Just 3 touches so far in this game, yet to have an effective kick.
Had a fantastic back half of the season. Was quiet early. To centre wing, McDonald. That'll be holding the ball. Free kick will go to Tom Green. He's on centre wing, and the Giants just starting to turn this game a little bit. They've kicked the last 2 goals.
And Tom Green had another spectacular season. All-Australian squad. Trying to turn Connor McDonald inside out. Wasn't buying what he was selling, so that's the kick to a contest. Barris from the back. Didn't mark. Thomas for the Giants goes without the footy. Likewise, Watson. Snap forward from Riccardi. Ball rolls into the right forward pocket. Warple off by hand to Barris and kicks it as far as he possibly can. Out of the danger zone. Up to the wing. Tom Green first there. Gets it back. Little 1-2 with Ash. Neat pass to Riccardi at right half full.
That was brilliantly worked there by GWS. They had the spare behind the ball, able to execute.
The Hawks have the numbers back, though, so it's going to be hard to take a mark. They'll have to do it at ground level, the Giants. And at the moment, the Hawks are just getting the ball and pumping it back out. The Giants win it again and bring it back in. Ash, handball, O'Halloran, he's run down. And a ball up on the 50.
Thank you.
Warple can't believe it wasn't a free kick.
This way.
O'Halloran thought it was a push in the back.
GWS ruck. Jake, you up?
No one came away happy. Now Big Meat takes it out of the ruck. That should have been holding the ball. He had it for an eternity. A high up and under ball.
Gone backwards.
Sitting underneath it was Weddle. Jones at ground level. And now Ward picks it up. He was able to exit the ball towards centre wing. And the ball is out of bounds, I believe, and it is on the outer side. Ginnivan tried to fool everybody. Have a boundary thrown on the outer side. 7-2-44 the Hawks. 4-2-26 the Giants.
Inside 50s this quarter, Heath. Red Z lending.
Yeah, pretty dominant still for the Giants. 8 zip their way, 28-13 for the game.
They've got one goal from it. If you have just joined us, that was the story the first quarter early. The Giants had the ball inside forward 50 but couldn't score. And then Hawthorn got going. 18 points is their lead at the moment, the Hawks. To half forward. Brown outpoints Sicily. He's too far out to score, so he lowers the eyes. Hogan on the second bite. Marks 49 metres out, almost directly in front.
Oh, you hope Hogan could knock that over because Brown, he had to pull the trigger about 2 seconds earlier.
He should have been marking it 30 metres out.
Yeah, 100% directly in front as well. That was a missed opportunity there. So for GWS's sake, you hope Hogan can knock this over from probably, I reckon, 52 metres.
43 goals for the season. Coming into this afternoon, Jesse Hogan, with the aid of the breeze, didn't overkick it, sat it in the wind, let the rest do the work. Hogan with his first, GWS with 2 in a row, and all of a sudden it's back to 12 points on the Triple M Beacon Trade scoreboard.
Well, Brown obviously knew something that we didn't know, Nate, because Hogan, he hit that from about 56. He didn't even take all the distance he needed to, and he knocked that over easily. That easily cleared the line, would have went 10 metres past as well. So he's hit that every bit of 65 metres, and as you said, he's got the wind at his back. But GWS, because of those numbers, especially in the first quarter where they were getting their hands on the ball, they've taken that into the second quarter as well, but now they're executing going forward.
Yeah, Red Z lending stats, leading the contested ball, starting to equalise the clearances as well. Remember a game 6 weeks ago, the Giants were 35 points down against the Swans, ended up winning by 44, 79-point turnaround. They do have this in them.
The last 3 goals have gone to the Giants. The game's slowly turning. What have the Hawks got? They win one out of the middle through Nash. Ball going out the back, a massive leap. Not brought down, though. That was by Fonte. Hawks with an opportunity. McDonald shovels one forward. Ginnivan sold some candy. Went back over his body.
Wow.
Bent it back. That's brilliant. He's a talent. And the Hawks answer in the best way possible. A Ginnivan masterclass, and it's back to 18 points.
Oh, how good was that by Jack Ginnivan? He got around 4 or 5 GWS defenders there by the time he'd weaved himself in and out of the contest, and then throw it on the right boot with a beautiful finish from about 40 metres out. But what about Fonte's attempt of mark of the century? That was huge.
It was huge. I'm glad he didn't mark it because I picked it up late.
Well, I don't think anyone expected him to go for it, though. We're seeing it on the Harvey Norman here.
It was huge.
If he took that, that's mark of the year. No worries at all. But you don't particularly go for them 40 metres out from your opposition's goal.
I reckon he got that high, shit him. I reckon he got up there and thought, oh no.
What do I do now? For McDonald's and Ream Hotwater, Triple M Rocks Finals footy. A steadier for the Hawks after the Giants kick the first 2 of the term. As Ginnivan spits up to the ball and gets one high from O'Halloran. The last 4 games, Jack Ginnivan averaged 22 disposals, 5 clearances and 4 inside 50, and we just saw him kick an important goal to the top of the goal square this time around. McDonald drops a soda.
That was the lights.
Did all the work and got to the front. Clearing kick, gobbled up by Hardwick, just outside 50. Hawks go back inside their attacking area. Kick hung in the air for Butler. And this time, a more conventional spoil from Fonte as he gets it out of bounds.
Cole. Jake.
8.250 the Hawks, 5.232 the Giants.
Get eyes on Nash.
I got Nash.
Yep. I got more.
Umpires just talking about who they're keeping an eye on. Callahan out of the pack. There's a bouncing ball on centre wing. Got over the back. Sicily's the only one there. Picked it up nicely. Handball. He found Battle. Battle on the left to half forward. Getting back. That's a nice mark by Whitfield. Over the top of Ginnivan. Gives it to Callahan, the runner. Why not? Good player. Uses it well to Cadman. Cadman to Jones. Jones in the path of Brown. Is he the quickest man? That's a long ball. But it misses. Callum Brown wanted it out in front of him. And that's through for one behind. End to end. In a flash.
Well, you can tell our man down on the boundary is not the weatherman because he's kicked that Jones, I reckon, every bit of 70, 75 metres. He let that absolutely fly.
Justin Edwards, his name, is it?
It's picking up.
Yeah, I know that.
Not your man. Not Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, man.
Weddle.
It's not August.
From halfback quickly to McDonald. Now Sam Butler included into the team today. Could have gone himself. Kick was wide for more. Butler follows up. He's wrapped up immediately. And Fonte's doing all sorts of weird stuff. He flew for that one, then he just tried a sunset flip on.
He did a somersault while he was tackling someone.
And laid it as well.
Sam Butler. Oh, what he was thinking. Thrown up right forward pocket. Connor McDonald's been proactive. Not that time though. Handballs to the boundary line. Moore looked for a free kick. Good umpiring. Good tackling from Tom Green.
Oh, what a beautifully executed tackle from Tom Green. Dylan Moore tried to draw the free kick. Nailed him in a tackle, held it in, and I love that the umpire, as you said, Jack, didn't fall for it.
And more.
It's a boundary throw in, Hawks in attack. Chol do the ruck work against Briggs. Chol won it, then tried to get it himself. Moore ridden to the ground. Umpire said play on. O'Halloran, ball bobbles. Comes out, tackle laid, ball up. 50 plays 33. Almost halfway through this quarter.
Back this way, Kieran.
How long did that first quarter go for, Ruth?
Nearly 38 minutes.
So, Briggs just fists the ball. And as far as the Hawks and battle the defender. Only 60 metres from goal. Top of the square go the Hawks. McDonald's there. Fisted away. Opportunity. Left foot snap for Ginnivan. Smothered off the boot. Still an opportunity for the Hawks. McDonald worked his way through. Slammed onto the boot. Brought it back. And got another one for the Hawks. 3 for McDonald. And he's proving a handful. And it's back to 23 points.
Yeah, beautiful finish there by McDonald. Was able to find some space. If I was GWS, I'd be tightening up on McDonald. I don't know if his numbers are absolutely lighting the stats board up, but he has been extremely influential in this contest.
Yeah, they certainly are. 8 disposals, 5 of those are led to scores. 3 of those are goals, of course. Number 1 ranked player on the ground in this quarter. Inside 50 battle now. Giants 30 entries for 5 goals. Hawthorn 16 entries for 9 goals. Hawthorn are going better than 1 in every 2. Giants going 1 in every 6. Remarkable gap between the two teams at the moment on the Red Zeds.
High scoring for a final, Leaf.
Yeah, it certainly is. 9 goals, 2. Oh, it'll be higher scoring than average for sure. Can't back that up with any numbers at the moment, though.
We could hear the doubt in your voice. But to be fair, that was a hospital handball for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Triple M Rocks finals footy. Callahan straight away out of the middle.
He's tired.
Dropped by Cadman. Gets a second opportunity, Cadman. After the stringer handball is snapped. Doesn't have enough on it. And Barras at fullback. And hold it up for the Hawks, Izzy, who have kicked the last 2 and feels like they've just started to get it back their way a little bit.
Yeah, they've settled the ship.
Asher with a flyer from the back. Fists the ball. Bedford. Now they get the ball to the left-footed Angwin. Top of the square. Opportunity now for Scrimshaw.
Oh, wow.
That was a lucky one. That was a helicopter ball and it found Nash. McDonald, the goal kicker. Quick chip. Looking for Weddle. Hasn't had a lot of it yet, Weddle. What are his numbers?
No, just quiet on return. 3 disposals. 4 tackles, though, so he is cracking in, just not winning any of the footy.
Lloyd, Kieran.
Last game, round 16. Josh Weddle out with a back issue.
Yeah, if Hawthorn can get through today, he'll only be better for it. he's such an important player to the way they use it. I heard them talking during the week. They want to get more drive off their half-back, and he's a main cause of that.
One of their two changes. Darcy Jones from 50 shapes this ball beautifully. They love the kid with the lid. He kicks his first of the elimination final. 6-3-39 to 9-2-56 on the Triple M Beacon Trade scoreboard.
Well, he gave away that 50 halfway through quarter one, Jones did, but since then he's been impressive. He's been throwing himself at everything. It won't show up on the stats board, but some of his defensive efforts, and then there, what a finish from the boundary.
And Red said, how's this for territory? He's only had the 5 disposals, Darcy Jones. 267 metres gained, so better than 50 metres gained for every disposal. Second most of any Giants player on the ground. Finn Callahan already has 400. Darcy Jones with only 5 disposals in second place.
Yeah, go.
So 3 goals to 2 in this second term. The shadows start to come on the ground. Outer side still bathed in sunshine. 20 degrees and beautiful.
We might need the lights in 2 hours.
Here in Sydney. Just a little bit of a breeze, as Justin Edwards told us pre-game. And then a ball almost went back over Cadman's head that he kicked it. The breeze was that strong. To half forward go the Hawks. Aim on. Left foot. Looking for Newcomb. He couldn't find it. And now the ball's out of bounds on centre wing. To 9-2-56, 6-3-39. The Hawks in front of the elimination final.
The winner of today will play the Adelaide Crows. We're almost certain to be next Friday night at the Adelaide Oval. You'll hear that game in every single minute of the final series on Triple M. For McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. If your hot water needs replacing, go for one that's steady, hot and strong.
Back this way.
Ask your plumber to install a Ream. Intriguing contest that we've got here. 17-point advantage to the Hawks as Taylor
Outside 5.
leads Marbior Chol to the footy. The All-Australian fullback goes with a short pass to Connor Iden. Left back pocket. Giants attacking the Olympic end or the Fairfax stand end in the second quarter. Fonte. And then a kick to Finn Callahan. Iden again, and they link up to Himmelberg in game number 201 at half-back, not sure what to do. Handball's off to Bedford. Runs as far as he can and then forced to kick to a contest. Ball gains momentum in the breeze. Stringer off the pack, snaps. Bounces the wrong way. And through for a behind.
I reckon he's a bit of the energy, Jake Stringer. If he can slot one, you'll see GWS come with a fair bit of momentum. They absolutely love what he brings to this side.
Oh, poor old Jake Riccardi's got burn marks on him. 30 metres on his own.
I think there's a few players that have played with Jake that have those.
So long kick out, found centre wing, fisted back. Angwin busted his way through. Only as far as Impey though. Impey tumbled one, bounces inside the line of play and of the boundary throw in. Jesse Hogan feverishly trying to get on. And Sandy Cadman come off. Cadman's waving at him. Pretty annoying when that happens.
I'll get there when I can, mate. Sorry.
I'd just like to snag one first. So ball in on centre wing. 16-point lead to the Hawks. Green, handball, but Cornelio fell over. Carl Amon to half forward. Taylor sets himself, fists the ball, wants the boundary line, and he gets it. Half forward for the Hawks, and now Cadman and Stringer come off. And Jesse Hogan finally gets on.
Well, he's not in a rush to get on either. He's just walked on.
8 minutes he was off the ground for and then just strolls back on. Does things his way, Jesse. Thrown in on the wing. 16-point lead of the Hawks. Triple M Beacon Trade scoreboard. Warple extricates it with a handball, and then Nash. Ball holds up in the breeze. Gunston read it well. Everyone was busy jostling and wrestling.
Protected area for
Jack Gunston swooped in. And marks on his chest. 45 metres out, a little worse than a 45-degree angle.
Yeah, Sam Taylor wasn't happy there. Iden just got caught ball watching in this contest. Lost touch with Jack Gunston, who's got beautiful forward craft. Read the drop zone quickly. and was able to take a pretty easy mark in the end.
Game number 250 with the Hawks this afternoon. Kicking into a tricky breeze. No such thing as tricky for Jack Gunston. His set shot kicking is immaculate. 10-2-62 to 6-4-40 Triple M Beacon Trade scoreboard.
Yeah, I'm not sure what our man Justin was seeing down there in the first quarter. It doesn't look like there's any breeze. Gunston's absolutely nailed that from about 45 and put it. There'd be 15 metres between the goals and the fence. He's put it deep into the 15th row, I reckon. He's hit that nearly 80 metres, Justin.
Maybe it's just a strong breeze when Cadman was kicking it. Like all my goal shots, they just got taken by that strong gust and went 20 metres off the green.
Have another go at the weather report down there, Justin.
It is a significant breeze favouring the right of the radio dial.
Have you worked out why the lights are on?
I haven't, and we could probably be playing with a red Sharon too, I reckon.
22-point lead to the Hawks. Bounce in the middle. Meek did well. Went down to Newcomb. It'll be a free kick going to Nash.
Connor Nash straight to him. Time back on.
Gee, Meek's pushed forward hard here. He's going to go there. So Meek and Callahan. Kick wasn't good. Didn't allow Meek to get to it. Butler out of the pack. Bending ball through for a rush behind. 23 points the margin. What was the game high? 29?
Game high, 30 points right before quarter time.
I'm a bit worried about Heath here. We're going to have another 30-odd minute quarter. I'm not sure he's going to be able to hang on.
Fatigue really starting to set in for Heath. Had a plane trip where he sat for an hour and a bit and then sitting currently, and it's just taken the best out of him. Instead of half full, that'll be a free kick against O'Halloran. Do you need a V or a coffee or something like that, Heath, just to get you going?
Yeah, it is difficult up here. I won't lie.
10-3-63 Hawthorn.
Get a bit worried about these IT whiz kids.
6-4-40.
They go all night. Sun comes up.
Outside 5. Play on.
More.
Fortnight stuff. No.
If you've seen Heath in cricket season, he definitely goes all night. It's D'Ambrosio. He looked for Butler, who slipped over at the crucial moment. And Fonte takes a comfortable mark.
You normally see me there too, Hev.
Right there with you. 5 games last year, 16 this year for Joe Fonte. Gives it off to Ash, who takes the game on. Explores wide with an interesting kick.
He ran a long way, but the umpire said play on. Sicily at the ground level, up against the fastest man in the world, Callum Brown. Picked it up. They thought it was out of bounds out there. And it is. It is out of bounds. The umpire has got a sense of humour.
Well, Callum Brown shot out of the blocks like he was racing the 100-metre sprint at the Olympic final.
Darcy Jones might have a bit of an issue out there.
That's the inside of the ankle as well.
Yep, good to go.
So he's off the ground at the moment. We'll get down to Justin in a moment. Boundary thrown on the outer side.
Looks like they're checking the knee.
Yeah, that's an ACL test that they're doing there.
Centre wing, Cadman and Meek. Meek just quite a large man, pushed him out of the way. The half forward, a bouncing ball. Let's head down to the boundary. Bob Jane teammates, Justin Edwards.
Yeah, Giants Dockers having a look at the right knee of Darcy Jones. He's going through all the tests at the moment. I'll keep you updated. He has done an ACL before earlier on in his career, Darcy Jones, so hopefully praying for him, it's not the worst.
Fingers crossed, the fact that they go straight to those tests, hopefully that's not a concerning thing for him and for the Giants. Newcomb's been excellent. Quick handball and then a spiralling kick inside. Hawthorn's attacking 50. Ryan Angwin. Game number 30 this afternoon. First final. Marks and relieves to Himmelberg. 6 minutes before half-time. Stringer wrapped up. Bone-jarring tackle from Impey. And then he pushes his head into the turf for further measure. Jake Stringer this afternoon, Heath. Red's Ed.
Just 4 disposals, yet to have an effective kick, just 1 behind to his name.
Umpire throws the ball back up next to the interchange gates. Tom Green with another clearance win. Hawthorn have got an outnumber at Sicily. He couldn't mark though. Toby Green got a hand on it, which was at the crucial moment. Hogan playing for a free kick. Umpire said no. Brown tried to kick it out of the air. Here's Toby Green. Goes to ground immediately. Smart from Hardwick. Didn't overcommit. No free kick.
Giving him any room at all.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of work down there on Jones, and it's not looking great. They've had 2 physios and a doctor checking it.
Newcomb read it beautifully and then pumped it out of bounds. Let's head back down to the boundary, Justin Edwards.
Not good news for Darcy Jones down here. He's very emotional, got his head in his hands. It doesn't look to be good news. Adam Kingsley, the Giants coach, coming over to give him a pat on the back as well, but it does not, at this stage, does not look to be good news at all for Darcy Jones.
Josh Kelly just starting to warm up the sub. A good sub, but you'd rather have them both on the ground running the way they can. Ruck work, beautifully sharked by Green. Handball to Whitfield. It was a dangerous handball. Now Ash has got a bit of an issue in the middle of the ground. Riccardi, handball missed him. They're going backwards. Chol beating full-chested. Callahan, can he clean it up? Handball to Cornelio, back to Callahan. Well done. Then got on the right foot. Tumbler, only as far as Jarman Impey, who just got a little bit mixed up with what he wanted to do. He looked very, very sloppy, but the ball's now out of bounds on the full by Jakey Stringer, who's torching everybody he comes past him.
Yeah, he's torching everybody. Jesse Hogan, 20 metres out, directly in front, that he could have hit on a little hit up, tried to throw it on the boot and have a shot at goal. But we're seeing scenes here on the Harvey Norman down on the GWS bench. They're shattered down there for Darcy Jones, but it's a big final, and as hard as it is, you've got to move on. And you've got to get Kelly out there, and you've got to try and execute.
Just saw them give a message to Adam Kingsley. He put his head in his hand straight away. So, unfortunately, it looks like horrible news for Darcy Jones on the big stage. Leclerc drops a mark. Half forward, Ginnivan rolls the ball to Watson. Almost kept it in. And if he did keep it in, it was away.
He was away, and you look at Jones down there, and it's so difficult, but they'll have people that get around him, but the guys that are out on the field and the staff that need to execute their plans that are involved in the game need to just lock back into the game, as emotional as it can be.
Hawthorn 10-3-63, GWS 6-4-40, Triple MB Contrate scoreboard. Kick rolls up to the wing. Stringer led to the ball by Hardwick, who's winning that battle at the moment. Handball off to Josh Ward. Careful left foot ball. Meek and then D'Ambrosio. Kick was touched on the way through. They've heard the call. And Callahan now from half back.
He's not just winning that battle at the moment, Hardwick. He is absolutely smashing that battle. And here he is again. Hardwick on the left. He's a good user. Iden at the back. Dropped what he should have taken. Watson came through. Received the handball. Quick one to D'Ambrosio. Stepped in and stepped out of the tackle to Ginnivan, who kicked it across his body high, inside forward 50, and a big mark taken by Gunston, who's just got superior judgment to everybody.
I'll tell you what, 12 months ago, you wouldn't have thought this was going to happen. Round 2 this season, he wasn't even in the AFL side, Heath. He was playing VFL footy. He had to fight for his career. He's come back. Over the summer, he was able to get his body right. He's had back issues for years. And he is playing as good as any forward in the competition at the moment. And you said, Nate, he can read the ball as good as anyone. My word, he can.
This would be huge to get it back to 29 points just prior to half-time. Kick on the way. It did a fair bit in the air, but he's a beautiful kick of the footy. Gunston with 3. The Hawks with a 29 lead. Justin Edwards boundary.
Sub activated for the Giants, so Josh Kelly about to be injected into the game. Might not get onto the field before half-time here, but Darcy Jones has the ice on his right knee. He's done for the day, and he's going to take a seat at the back of the bench next to Callan Ward. So that's 2 Giants who have done their ACLs and season over.
This is an incredible story, the Jack Gunston story. As you said, he looked totally gone. The trip to Brisbane didn't work the way that he would have liked as well. Comes back to Hawthorn for one last chance, and he's now an All-Australian.
Now an All-Australian, 2-time All-Australian at 33 years of age. I know halfway through the year we're debating, is he having a good enough season to make it, but his last 2 months has been as good as anyone in the competition. I think he's averaging over 3 goals a game.
Yeah, 24 goals in his last 6.5 games, so today included, dating back to about round 19, 24 majors.
And a proven finals performer, 36 goals in 17 finals.
And he's still flat, he didn't get the norm in 2013.
He kicked 4 that day, was it? 2013?
He was outstanding that day.
So as Justin said, the sub has been confirmed. Darcy Jones with ice on the knee. For McDonald's and Ream Hot Water, Triple M Rocks finals footy. Hawks back out to a 29-point advantage. We've got 3 minutes until the main break. This ball's going nowhere. Inside the centre circle. Moore wrapped up. Toby Bedford does the tackling.
Toby Green to the middle.
I don't know, Heath, if he can get these numbers, but how many goals has he kicked in finals, Jack Gunston?
Have just said 36, I think it was.
Is it 36?
In 17 coming into today.
Wow. That's
39 in 17. That's
good
nuts.
going.
Callahan.
How many goals has Jack Hudson got in the final?
Green. Sound like my kids. If you don't get the right answer from me, they go to their mum.
Outside 5.
Izzy didn't like my answer, so went to Ethan.
We need to restate it because it's a damn good stat.
Jarman Impey out of defence, been one of the best on the ground. D'Ambrosio went high. Toby Green up on the ball. Got a player forward. That's Brown. Quick one to Green. Green under pressure. Hawks have been outstanding. Brown again. Back to Toby Green. Went with the banana. Brought it back. Touched on the line. Hawthorn playing better team football at the moment. The Giants all want to do it themselves, it seems.
Yeah, Green's just burnt. Who'd he burn there? O'Halloran. He was all in all types of space and could have had an easy shot on goal.
Cadman has a fumble at half forward. Great tackle, Weddle. Whitfield hemmed in against the boundary line. Tried the cute kick. It was closed down immediately. Hawks fans finding their voice, and there's plenty of them here this afternoon.
Yeah, there's plenty of them. Sad scenes there on the Harvey Norman scene, Darcy Jones and GWS's rooms. But as you said, Brownie, Hawthorn, they're playing team-first footy. GWS Giants, they could have kicked 2 or 3 more goals if they just identified the spare player and would have had an easy shot on goal.
2 minutes before half-time, Hawks by 28 points. Connor McDonald's kicks free and slams the ball into the middle of NG Stadium. Leclerc will lead everyone to the footy and tuck it under the arm and run away. Took off from Calcidir, and then his handball was a turnover. Hawthorn have got a couple forward. One of them is Chol next to the centre circle.
Another goal late here would be huge for the Hawks. Chol did a 360. Chipped the left footer. Found Battle. Battle moves. Looking for more. And he finds more. 50 out. Quick one. To aim on. Called play on. Ball went 25 metres. Umpire wasn't happy.
Not 15.
And that's out of bounds. On the full.
Jack.
By Carl.
Outside 5.
That was a bit stiff, that. That did go every bit of 20-odd metres.
Shared a steak with Carl once.
Did you?
Yeah. What do you have?
At Gaucho's.
Gaucho's, there it is.
It was beef.
You.
Oh, thank you, but what cut? Peanut.
It was the pig ribeye.
I shared a steak. What sort? It was beef. It wasn't going to be chicken, Brownie, was it? Impey. 2 to beat at half forward.
Did you get the medium or large?
Extra large.
Deer's handball was an interesting one. Pounced on by Lockie Ash. He's had a big first half. From half back, looks to the outer side wing. It's off hands, and Hardwick can accept. Hoik a ball around the corner. Narrow towards the boundary line. Taylor didn't mark. Here's Calcidir. Haven't seen a lot of him. Handballs to Connor McDonald, who we have seen a heap of. Tumbly ball goes to 60 metres away from the Hawks goal. More wrapped up. Still available to be won. Watson tackles. Umpire lets it go. Major ball winners, Ethan Meldrum, Red's Head.
There are a lot of them. The amount of stoppages in this game that Brownie's identified. Tom Green, 22. Finn Callahan, 20. John Newcomb, 20 disposals. All cracking the 20 mark before half-time.
Ball's out of bounds on the full.
Go through.
Free kick to the Hawks. So we're down to 14 seconds.
Push out or foot on the line. Foot on the line.
It'll be Ward with the footy.
Stand.
Man on the
Push
mark,
out.
O'Halloran on the boundary line, about 51
Push
metres out.
4 metres.
So you'd expect Ward to run with a bit of an arc and try and get it to the teeth of goal. It's exactly what he does. They need a mark. Can they get one? Dropped by Calcidir off his chest. Opportunity goes begging. Down to a couple of seconds.
Not 15.
And Aaliyah, not 15, play on. And that is half-time. A very entertaining half of high-scoring football. But it's a 28-point lead to Hawthorn. 11-3-69. The Giants a 6-5-41 for McDonald's Ring Hot Water. Triple M, Rocks Footy.
That quarter for Beacon Trade. Beacon Trade's backing your next install. Fans, lighting, electrical, sorted. Join now at beacontrade.com.au.
For Ream Hot Water,
Triple M rocks finals footy.
hot water needs replacing? Go for one that's steady, hot and strong. Ask your plumber to install a Ream.
Grand final week in Melbourne is epic, but get ready for the second hottest ticket in town. Triple M Fest. Featuring your favourite shows and your favourite bands. British India, Kingswood, The Living End. Triple M Fest. Listen to Melbourne's Triple M for your chance to be there. You can back Dan Murphy's
beers for low prices this footy season. Order online and pick up in-store within 30 minutes or get the beers delivered to your door in under 2 hours. Ready for the big game.
Winning requires visualising, especially in radio. Visualise winning Monopoly at Macca's prizes from Amazon, Uber, Allied Gaming and Webjet. 1 in 3 chances to win. Only in the My Macca's app. Ends October 14. For full terms, visit mcdonalds.com.au.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your move.
If you're planning to sell your home, your next move could land you $10,000. Complete a free home appraisal with First National Real Estate and you'll be in the draw to win a $10,000 winning move package. $10,000 to prep and style your home, relocate and celebrate your next chapter. Make the winning move with First National.
$10,000.
Book an appraisal online.
Winning.
See thewinningmove.com.au for details. T's and C's and exclusions apply.
For over 90 years, GMHBA Health Insurance has been built on care. And right now that care comes with 6 weeks free, plus no 2 and 6 month waits on extras when you join on combined cover. Sign up today. GMHBA Health Insurance. Caring since 1934. For new members only, joining direct on hospital and extras cover, paying by direct debit. Must pay first month's premium to receive offer. 12-month waits, annual and sublimits apply.
Toolkit Depot's 10% off almost everything is on now. Treat yourself for Father's Day. Get 10% off top trade brands, including Milwaukee, Makita, DeWalt, Bosch, Kinchrome and many more. Hurry and Saturday, in-store and online at Toolkit Depot. T's and C's apply.
Cold Flow. Heating and cooling.
Stay comfortable all year round with Dakin and Cold Flow. Whether it's scorching summer or chilly winter, our energy-efficient systems keep you cosy. Plus, with huge VEU rebates, you can save big on your upgrade. Don't miss out. Call us today and enjoy perfect climate control in every season.
Anytime is 7-Eleven time, particularly at 6:50pm when the game is about to begin and you need something to bite on that isn't your fingernails. Get game day snacks delivered anytime at 7-Eleven. Find out if we deliver to you.
Thirsty Camel here, and I've got some unseriously good footy finals deals like 4X Gold 30 can block $52.99, Kirin Haiketsu 10-pack range $49.99, or Fireball or Sheepdog Whiskey 200ml 2 for $40. Notes of Sheepdog. Phew! They are some real winners. Camel on down and grab a bargain. Thirsty Camel. Why so serious? Pricing may vary in country areas. Offers in September 14. Drink responsibly. Even camels get thirsty.
The first step to winning is believing. Repeat after me. When I play Monopoly at Macca's in the app, I have a 1 in 3 chance to win. Very good. Ends October 14. For full terms, visit mcdonalds.com.au.
Sport. Build your future with the Trade Institute of Victoria. Search TIV to find out more.
Hi there, it's Anne Stone with you. Another blow for Brisbane after last night's loss to the Cats. Forward Eric Hipwood is having knee surgery and has been ruled out for the rest of the season, while captain Lachie Neale's in doubt with a calf injury. It'll be a historic night at a sold-out Optus Stadium tonight in Perth for the Dockers Suns elimination blockbuster. It's Gold Coast's first ever finals game. After 15 seasons of trying, the winner will play the Lions. And in the AFLW this afternoon, the Suns have beaten GWS by 19 points, while the Demons continue their hot form this season with a 37-point win over the Tigers. We'll have to wait a bit longer to see Sam Kerr make her return from a knee injury. The Aussie star ended up sitting on the bench for the entire time to watch Chelsea's 2-1 win over Man City in the WSL, and Yannick Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz will meet in the US Open men's decider.
Avita Motorhomes and Caravans is celebrating 60 years of manufacturing in Australia with great 60-month offers for a limited time. Visit Roberts RV World Avita, Melbourne.
It's a fine afternoon in Sydney, and right now 17 degrees at NG Stadium, where it's half-time with the Hawks leading the Giants by 28 points as Triple M rocks footy.
Shut up! The footy's on Triple M!
Triple M rocks finals footy.
This halftime break for Specsavers Audiology. Rediscover the joy of everyday sounds with a Specsavers hearing expert today.
4 goals to 3 in the second quarter, and Hawthorn have a 28-point lead in the elimination final at halftime. It is the halftime break for Specsavers Audiology. Rediscover the joy of everyday sounds with a Specsavers hearing expert today. Isaac Smith, Nathan Brown, Jack Heverin, Ethan Meldrum and Justin Edwards with you here at NG Stadium. This is a really, really good game of footy, but Izzy, so far it's Hawthorn who have been able to just stay in front.
They haven't been able to stay in front, but the stats wouldn't necessarily say that. The scoreboard does, but GWS have been able to get their hands on the football, but their execution going forward, and I reckon Nath nailed it on the head with about 5 minutes to go in that second quarter, that Hawthorn are playing team-first football and they're taking the best option. GWS, when they get close to their goals, a lot of their players are trying to take snaps over their shoulders, quick kicks, and just try and get it through the goals instead of actually isolating who the person that's out. And Jesse Hogan's been out at times, O'Halloran's been out at times, Cadman's been out at times, and they just haven't used the spare number to get an easy shot on goal.
Nath, from a first half point of view, it took Hawthorn a little while to get going. They hadn't kicked a goal in the first 13 minutes, and then after that, they slammed on 7 in quick succession.
And the Giants could not keep up with them. Their centre bounce clearance work was outstanding. I thought Lloyd Meek has had the better of that battle. I know that Briggs kicked a really good goal at the top of the goal square, but his ability, Lloyd Meek, to give them first use out of that centre clearance has been really key. And then the ball's been locked in, and you just can't move the ball anywhere at the moment. They are tricky conditions, but in the tricky conditions, I feel like Hawthorn have been able to nail their goals in those conditions, and the Giants have just been a little bit wayward, not giving the ball off when they possibly should. It's been a better team-orientated game by the Hawks.
Ethan Meldrum's got all the halftime numbers for Red Z Lending.
Yeah, those Lloyd Meek numbers that Nath was talking about, 28 hit-outs to Kieran Briggs, 20, but most importantly, 11 hit-outs to advantage, 4 scores to 1 from centre bounce, the Hawks lead. And as he's talking about that forward half, Giants have had 40 inside 50s for the half. Just to put that into context, most in a final for a full game is 78. Most in a game full stop is 83. The Giants are on record pace for inside 50s thereabouts. Only 6 goals to show for it. Only 3 marks inside 50 from 40 entries is a pretty staggering stat. Hawthorn with only 24 entries, 11 goals, 3. They've been ruthless going forward. Leading ball winners on the ground. Lot of stoppages. Tom Green, 22 disposals, 14 contested possessions. They are massive numbers. Finn Callaghan has 20 with over 500 metres gained. Whitfield 17 as well for the Hawks. Number 1 ranked player on the ground is Jai Newcomb, 19 disposals, 8 clearances, 8 score involvements and a goal. Continuing on from his final series last year where he was dominant, Impey 17, Carl Amon 14 and a goal as well.
So for the Giants, Izzy and Brownie, I mean, they are 28 points down in a final. It's not impossible by any stretch of the imagination, but what has to be better in the third quarter?
Well, they can get hot. They can get real hot. And you talk about those numbers, they're on pace for record inside 50s, but it's how they're executing going forward, and it's as simple as that. They're getting their hands on the ball, they're getting opportunities. They've just got to pick better options going forward. I wouldn't say Hawthorn's defence has been unbelievable in the sense that they've covered every option, because GWS have had options. They just haven't been able to identify them.
Their class needs to get their hands on the football. I know Tom Green's had a lot. Finn Callaghan is class, but what I want to see is Toby Green getting his hands on the ball. Jake Stringer's barely touched the footy at the moment. Jesse Hogan's been completely beaten. So just the players who can really finish and can impact this game haven't touched the ball for the Giants at the moment. Blake Hardwick done a brilliant job on Toby Green. Pushing him into the middle has been really good. I like that move. It can't be a move for the whole second half, but I'd like to see Toby Green a little bit more through the midfield, and then he pushes forward and takes Hardwick again.
Let's get to our halftime. Amy Clanger, of course, when clangers happen, it is lucky you're with Amy.
I think I'll take this one, Jack, because we had a fair clanger before the game, and it's not the timings we're talking about. Nathan and I got very excited because we thought we had Guy Sebastian, but have a listen, it wasn't.
Guy Sebastian to sing the national anthem this afternoon.
Yeah, right.
That's a treat.
That's the man in the hat.
Yeah. That's a nice hat.
He's good. He's got a nice couple of tunes.
He's one of Fev's big mates.
What's your favourite Guy Sebastian song, though?
Just trying to think of one at the moment. I know that the kids like one.
What did he sing on the Idol?
Was it Angels Brought Me Here? Was that his? That was his.
Dear.
Yep.
There's another one.
Battle Scars.
Battle Scars.
There you go.
How's that go, Brownie?
These Battle Scars.
Stirring rendition of the national anthem from Guy Sebastian's brother Chris.
Oh, you've had a mare, Jack.
Shit.
You've got the timing wrong. You've got the national anthem singing wrong.
Timing was not my fault. That is definitely not Guy Sebastian. That's his brother Chris.
Where was Battle Scars?
I've got a few of them now.
Oh, that is just a mare.
Yeah,
bloody look like him, though. I'll give you that.
And do you know what? I can't defend myself at all. Do you know what's worse? I was here for the rehearsal.
Yeah.
So
you thought it was Guy.
And I thought it was Guy in the rehearsal. So that's a real bad one from my point of
And
view.
the other good song is Choir. It's a good song, but would have been good to have Guy here and not his brother.
Yeah, well, anyway, that's not my best work.
They just didn't have the budget out at Edge.
No, maybe Guy Sebastian's going to be around the grounds. That is Battle Scars.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll be at Choice Hotels around the grounds later on tonight, because Optus Stadium is where we're taking you after this. Choice Hotels gets you more for your money, so you can check into more, get the lowest price guaranteed when you book direct at choicehotels.com.
I reckon Izzy played a lot of football against Ryan O'Keefe.
Are we going to do this?
But it seems like Ryan O'Keefe, they've made eye contact a few times and Izzy can't believe he hasn't said hello.
Well, a bit bizarre. You said you went out the back to get a cup of tea and he stood next to you for 5 minutes and didn't...
He looked at me and didn't say hello either. I don't know what we've done to Ryan O'Keefe, but it seems like it started with you and it's extended on to me.
Hawthorn lead by 28 points at halftime. We might go next door and knock on the box at the ABC and ask if there's an issue.
Yeah, well, I can't believe the MC got Guy's name wrong as well.
I know, what a bad mistake for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Triple M Rocks Finals.
Wake him up next door.
That halftime break for Specsavers Audiology. Rediscover the joy of everyday sounds with a Specsavers hearing expert today.
For Ream Hot Water and McDonald's.
Triple M Rocks Finals Footy.
What's in store for Dad this Sunday? Go Harvey Norman. Smartwatches, GoPros, drones and cameras for the action dad. For the gamer, the latest in laptops, screens and accessories. A big screen TV for the sports mad dad. Oh, I like the sound of that. A robot vac for the Vizzy dad. Or you could get the cool dad some Ray-Ban AI glasses. Spoil dad with shavers, groomers and massagers. Or upgrade his kitchen with coffee machines and air fryers. Dad will love his new headphones, or you can update his tech with a mobile phone as well. More in store for Dad at Harvey Norman now. Best brands, best range, best prices, guaranteed. Conditions apply.
Triple M's Rush Hour loves finals footy.
Bill likes to call himself Mr. September. I am.
And every weekday from 4, you can join 2 passionate footy fans.
We moved into a very salubrious part of Bayside. The 3 houses next to us, all rusted on Collingwood.
So they don't own the houses.
That's what I said. If you broken in.
Triple M's Rush Hour, Monday from 4 on Melbourne's Triple M. For a chance to win 10 grand with First National Real Estate, see thewinningmove.com.au. T's and C's apply.
Enjoy 2 wild days out for the price of 1 at Marwell Zoo. Book your tickets online for Extinction this summer and get a free return visit even during October half term. Discover over 20 lost species built with more than 2 million toy bricks. Come face to face with a mighty woolly mammoth, a hissing titan, a boa, and even a giant ground sloth. Get hands-on with a saber-toothed tiger, snap a selfie with a giant dino egg, and spot surprises along the way. Don't miss this fun-filled family adventure. Book now at marwell.org.uk.
At Choice Hotels, you get the best value, so you can check into more. And right now, you can get 15% off your next break for stays of 3 nights or more. From regional road trips to beachside getaways, Choice Hotels has over 7,500 locations worldwide and the lowest price guaranteed when you book direct at choicehotels.com. So go ahead, check into more with Choice Hotels. Book by September 12 for select travel dates between September and October only. T's and C's apply. See choicehotels.com for details.
At Woolworths, we have everything ready to go for Father's Day. Like Toblerone 340 to 360 gram blocks, now on special just $8 each, save $12. That's better than half price. From the fresh food people. On sale until September 9, while stocks last.
There's no wrong way to eat a national pie. Lift the lid, sauce on the meat, classic. Knife and fork, fancy. Sauce on top, hot or not, go in hard. Be proud of how you eat it, even if it's different. Do it your way, and I'll do it Pie Way. National Pies. Proudly Tassie, proudly different. National Pies. Find them with the fresh ready meals at Woolworths.
Toolkit Depot's 10% off almost everything is on now. Treat yourself for Father's Day. Get 10% off top trade brands, including Milwaukee, Makita, DeWalt, Bosch, Kinchrome and many more. Hurry and Saturday, in-store and online at Toolkit Depot. T's and C's apply.
You need to buy a bigger place.
What about your equity, darling?
Don't overextend yourself. Dream big.
Make sure you know your limit.
Buy before you sell.
Renovate.
Investment property.
Always sell before you buy.
You need a bigger place.
Deciding on your next property move can be
Upsize. Investment property.
overwhelming. An ANZ home loan specialist can help you navigate your options so you can get to a good place. Search ANZ Home Loans today. ANZ does not provide personal financial advice and will only review ANZ home loan options.
This month on Disney Plus just got bigger. FX's Alien Earth is coming in for landing. Save yourself. Now streaming. And strap in for Marvel Studios Thunderbolts, streaming August 27th.
This could get messy.
This month is Out of This World on Disney Plus.
So, have you had anything to drink?
Yeah, but only a couple. And I ate a big meal.
Okay, breathe into the device, please. One long continuous breath.
I also drank plenty of water, and I'm a pretty big guy as well.
Okay, you've blown over 0.05, so I'm going to need you to step out of the car.
I'm not going to lose my license, am I? I didn't drink that much.
Stop kidding yourself. If you drink, don't drive. A message from the TAC.
Shut up! The foot is on Triple M!
Triple M rocks finals footy.
This quarter for Titanium Caravans. Make your next caravan a Titanium Caravan. Proudly Australian made and owned. Visit titaniumcaravans.com.au.
Hawthorn lead by 28 points at halftime in the elimination final at NG Stadium. High scoring game. It's tough. It's tense. 11-3-69 to 6-5-41. Third quarter coming up very shortly for Titanium Caravans. And if you're looking for a luxurious, tough off-road caravan, then Titanium is the way to go. You can explore Australia like never before in a Titanium Caravan where rugged durability meets premium comfort. Australian made and 100% Australian owned. Built for the toughest terrain with superior quality and ultimate luxury. Make your next caravan a Titanium Caravan. Isaac Smith, Nathan Brown, Ethan Meldrum, Jack Heverin, and downstairs for Bob Jane Teamarts, Justin Edwards.
Yeah, recapping that injury news from the first half, it is a suspected ACL injury for Darcy Jones. Shattering news for him. In his very first VFL game for the club a few years ago, he tore his ACL, so this is the second one of his young career. There's no good time to do it, but if it is that ACL, he's probably going to miss all of next season as well, which is shattering news. But their second ACL of the season after Cullen Ward did his on this ground, but you'll remember he gave that stirring speech at three-quarter time and they came from behind to win, so maybe they can harness some of that energy in this second half.
Nicely done, Justin. Bob Jane Teamarts got a great buy 3, get 1 free plus instant cashback deals. You can call or shop online today. T's and C's apply. Isaac Smith, Nath Brown. What needs to, in the first 5 minutes, I guess, so much about finals are moments. You two know what it's like out there. First 5 minutes, just give us a couple of moments that you're looking for from GWS.
Well, I think it's centre clearances to start with. You want to see them get the ball played in their front half, but then, and it's the polish and the class, Nate touched on it, it's execution, but just picking the right options. Finals, there's pressure. So often you can just whack it on your boot. The pressure starts to build when you're behind. We saw Toby Green take a flying shot at goal. We saw Jake Stringer take a flying shot at goal. Heath, what are they going by foot?
Just 52% to the Hawks 63, so that's a really low number.
Yeah, so they're going at a very low percentage by a foot because they're feeling that pressure that Hawthorn are bringing at the moment. A lot of times in finals, yes, the team will bring pressure, but it's that pressure you put on yourself as well. So I just want to see them take the easy option, get some easy shot on goal.
I reckon we've only seen one time today where the Giants have lit up at somebody. So that was when they kicked the goal through Jesse Hogan. Outside that, there's been a lot of bombs inside forward 50 and get on the end of that and good luck. But Hawthorn have got two big defenders who just cover that, and they've got other defenders like Scrimshaw and Sicily who come across the front, bring the ball to ground, and they outnumber them. So they need to get on their bike as forwards. But in saying that, the midfielders need to be aware of that too. They need to be looking for the hit-ups.
Well, the concerning thing for GWS is, and we can ask Justin, but they've got a hurricane-like breeze, Hawthorn this quarter, so...
How is that breeze down there, Justin?
I don't want to suggest that it might have quietened and down. It doesn't look to be as strong as it was in the first half, but that probably means it's about to be gale force.
So still to come, Fremantle and the Gold Coast Suns at Optus Stadium. Lockie Reed, the People's Caller, Barry Denner, Xavier Ellis, Andrew Embley, Tommy Atkinson, And Mark Cometti still to come, but here it is the Hawks by 28 points.
Elimination final, second half. 28-point lead to the Hawks, and we're underway. Briggs slaps it 10 metres into space. Nash with the first one there. He's tackled to the ground by Callaghan. Another ball up. Had an enormous amount of ball ups and boundary throw-ins in that first half. The umpire quickly and backs out. Both ruckmen go to ground.
Holding the arm, GWS.
So going to be a free kick to Briggs.
Yeah, he's not overly enthused, that umpire. Not much energy in the voice.
Time back on.
It's his first final too. Come on, bro.
Ash around the back. That's not a great kick, but a lead up from Hogan. Fed the ball backwards to Whitfield. Whitfield, he feeds it back to Angwin. And now Callaghan to half forward. Front of that pack was O'Halloran. He's got one arm ping. He needs to get it out. He can't. Good tackle by Ward. That's holding the ball, and here go the Hawks off half back.
He's having a good day, Josh Ward. Impey with some run and carry. Gunston in a one-on-one. Couldn't get there in time. Did. Almost outmarks Alir, who's back up on his feet. Callaghan at half-back. We'll get his metres gained in a moment. Finn Callaghan. He kicks to an out number here. Brown's got some work to do. Getting it out of play might not be a bad result. And that's what happens.
Great win from Jarman Impey there. He had Callum Brown over the back, and he had to stretch up with one hand. His aggressiveness today has been outstanding. He's been very good running carry using the football, but his aggressiveness has been just as good.
And Finn Callaghan, Red Z lending stats, 22 touches, 582 metres gained, career highs 854, on track to break that.
Briggs, Green. There's some big boys in there going at it. Nash.
Saw Briggs and Meek hit each other, and then Green and Newcomb. Nash flew in.
And now another ball up. Newcomb socketed out of midair. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pay insufficient.
Insufficient intent.
And they had a bit of a conversation, the umpires, and paid it.
There's our number 25 umpire. Pay sufficient in intent.
Outside 5.
So Lockie Ash at half back. This is a dangerous kick into the middle. He's looking for, and that's a good mark. That's a really good mark taken by O'Halloran.
So I think what we've seen is that they're going to take this on in the third quarter.
Which is when they're at their best, GWS, and they're a high-scoring team as a rule.
Stand!
Average 91 points a game across the home and away season.
Give it on. Play on.
They've got some work to do here.
Oh,
Brown slips over to the groans of the Giants faithful.
Going too fast.
Weddle bangs that ball away and it bounces on its point. Pitches in front of Alir, who's got an issue because Watson was bearing down. And it rolls over the line and out of bounds. 52 around from Hawthorn's goal.
yeah, but we've seen they want to take.
Kieran Lloyd.
They want to take it on GWS, but then I know Brown slipped over, but they're looking to take that hit up. So it was obviously a conversation they had at half time that we need to take the number, use the numbers, draw Hawthorn's defence out, which will give us better looks inside 50.
Hawthorn 11-3-69, GWS 6-5-41. Triple M Titanium Caravan scoreboard. Newcomb coughed it up. Ash with a bounce and now a second and now a third. Impey bearing down on him. Handballs off to Angwin, who can run to 50, punch a ball low. Riccardi couldn't mark. Decisive fist from Sicily. Throw in right forward pocket.
There's not much left of Jesse Hogan. He's been burnt that many times today. That was just an easy little hit up. If they saw he had his hand pointing backwards, he was coming in the fat side, he would have ticked up, and he would have been having a shot from 15, 20 metres out.
So the Giants that badly need the first goal of the quarter. They need a spark. They need something. Top of the square. Got over the back of Riccardi. He looked in the A1 position. Now the ball's out of bounds in the pocket. No score yet in this third term. 69 plays 41.
Kieran.
4 minutes gone. Third term. This is where you need Toby Green to step up. He's been quiet today. The boundary throw in. Briggs trying to grab it out of the ruck. Callaghan, Stringer, bouncing ball over the top. Riccardi got the handball. Toby Green, Hogan, brilliant tackle, holding the ball. Couldn't get his boot to it. Can't aim on my man.
Sicily took the advantage. Ginnivan and Whitfield one-on-one at half-back. Over the line, Isaac Smith, Seabus Super.
What about that Carl Amon tackle? We'll see it on the Harvey Norman here. I thought that must have been Barris tackling Jesse Hogan. He's just put him flat on his back.
And that happened about 5 metres out from goal. That was a certain goal for GWS. Quarter's been going 5 minutes. And we haven't had a goal kicked as yet. Lloyd Meek, agricultural hoik into the middle of NG Stadium. Watson kept his feet when his opponent went to ground. Shimmies a handball off to Weddle, who has to wait for support. He's got Impey coming down from half-back. Weddle once more in a bit of space on the wing. Moore back to Weddle. Good hard running. Angwin went with him that time though, but Weddle shrugs him off, punches it to the goal square, catches a hand on the way through. That's not out of bounds. Kelly as the sub into the game. Risky kick. D'Ambrosio waiting. Tucked away left forward pocket, has a pot shot. And misses with our first score of the term. 11-4-70 Hawthorn. GWS 6-5-41 Triple M Titanium Caravans.
Time in forward half, start of this third quarter. Heath.
Red Z lending stats, still the Giants leading at 63% as they've led all day.
Yeah, they've had opportunities already in this third quarter, haven't been able to execute. Hawthorn's defence holding up.
Tom Green at defensive 50, take the mark. So up forward on the centre wing, he's got Briggs, he's got Hogan and Brown.
They want to open up the ground. They want to get to that open side of the ground. GWS, Hawthorn defending really well at the moment.
That's where Whitfield heads. So it's to a 50-50. Dangerous ball. Kelly didn't do well. D'Ambrosio just moved him off the football. That's not a good sign from Kelly first up.
Move it on, play on.
You'd be disappointed if you coach with that effort. D'Ambrosio slams it back inside forward 50. Gunston's down there. Deer's down there. Deer, can he get the ball out? Aaliyah got him. And now Angwin, he's tackled. Back to Wyden. Wyden got a bit of time. He's in the back pocket. Splits one wide towards centre wing on the outer side. Battle was good. Won it. Nash has to go backwards and run the arc and then chip the ball back inside forward 50 to Big Meek, who's a very, very good set shot at goal, Lloyd Meek. And he plays on. That's why he's a good set shot, because he can't pass.
He didn't need to then.
That was... Just didn't read the play there. They were controlling everything, Hawthorn.
He's going to get it back. A costly turnover from GWS. Meek marks down low on the wing. Gave it off by hand to Weddle. It's got Brown bearing down on him. Not sure what to do. Looks wide. That kick is errant. Over the line, right forward pocket.
I don't know if he's that quick, Brown.
Well, he's not the quickest man
out there today
on the planet.
That's what Stevie said.
11-4-70 Hawthorn. 6-5-41 GWS.
Stevie did also say he's in the top 1% of table tennis players in the world.
Yeah, we weren't buying that one. Here's Weddle. 45 out. Slipped as he kicked. Affected the result. No mark paid. Stringer thought that it was. Weddle looks for a second opportunity, and he's tackled by Cornelio. Heath, Red Z.
Yeah, Josh Weddle on fire to start this third quarter. Only 3 touches to half-time. Of course, first game back since that back injury. Already 6 disposals in the first 8 minutes, leading the way.
I'll get more.
Gee, if the Hawks got the first one, it'd be a long way back for the Giants. Meek's been outstanding. Won that. Then Briggs got back onto the footy. Weddle having a purple patch. Cornelio, they're lacking run at the moment, the Giants. That's not a great kick. That's an awful kick by Cornelio. Sets up his teammates. And now Toby Green has to go in and try and clean it up. We'll have a ball up. Let's get down to the boundary. Justin Edwards.
Jesse Hogan just receiving some treatment on his lower back down here. He came off a little sore after that heavy tackle in the goal square from Carl Amon.
Ball up. Centre wing. Green hit it on the fly. Whitfield handball to no one. Ward with the left foot. Gunston one-on-one. Got out the back. Bouncing ball out of bounds. Gunston wasn't happy with the delivery.
No forward is when it doesn't come to them, but from GWS, I'm concerned. They're feeling the pressure. They're just coughing the ball up at stages. Some really poor kicks we saw, and Kelly and Cornelio just turn easy ones over already this quarter. Then Whitfield just handballs into the middle of the ground. You don't do that in a home and away game, let alone a final. So just simple errors from some of their experienced players.
29 points. Hawthorn lead by Triple M Titanium Caravan scoreboard.
The other thing they can't do, Heath, is transition the ball today.
Yeah, Red Z landing stats. Remember how much of the orange tsunami they've got? They are yet to generate a single goal from their back half, the Giants. Pretty remarkable.
It's been a trademark of their play too, Heath. Spot on. Cadman flies on the wing. Kelly is the sub. Darcy Jones out of the game with a suspected ACL if you have just joined us. Here's Kelly. Receives a short pass, and then Cadman with a short one of his own. Green linking up with short 15, 20-metre passes. Riccardi with ball in hand. He stands 60 metres out. Patient build-up into the pocket. Cadman went back with it, couldn't mark. He was spoiled by battle. And then the relieving kick from Amon.
Lloyd Meek been everywhere.
Lloyd
just holds it up. He's not in a hurry because he looks up and there's Giants defenders everywhere.
But the way GWS moved that ball inside 50, it looked a lot better. They took the easy options, the hit-ups. They got opportunities.
Here's my man Carl. The half forward. Fisted away, ball out of bounds. Hawks would have to be happy with this at the moment. They're just chewing up time. There's still 5 goals in front. Let's get down to the boundary. Bob Jane team arts.
Hawthorn have activated their sub. Jath onto the ground. Cal Shadir, the man that's been subbed off.
Been subbed off quite often this year, Cal Shadir. So a boundary throw in.
Looking for a bit more speed, Hawthorn.
11 minutes gone, third term. No goals yet. Leah. Handball looking for Tom Green. Did well. Has been good. Thomas. Back to Aaliyah. Aaliyah looking for Brown. Front of that pack was O'Halloran. Onto the left. Stringer just holds off and makes a nice one-hander into the middle of Riccardi. Riccardi will look up and see players everywhere. Needs to make the right decision. Riccardi takes an eternity to the top of the square. Looking for Cadman. Can't mark it. Moment gone. Hawks win the footy back. Tackle laid. And now Ward has it.
That passage of play as he backs up everything you've just said about the way that GWS go forward. Hawthorn might show them how it's done in transition. 2 bounces from Josh Weddle. Back into the team today. Lowers the eyes, looks for Watson. It was an ambitious kick. Fonzie came charging out with a full head of steam. Bursts away from half-back on his own. Things have gone up a notch in this third quarter. Angwin back to Fonzie, the West Australian in his first final. Handballs to Hogan, 75 metres out. Angwin's got a decision of his own to make. Toby Green, the intended target. Hardwick got to the front spot, made sure that he couldn't mark. End-to-end stuff at NG Stadium. Ball up inside the Giants' forward 50.
Well, Heath, I thought you were going to get your first defensive transition goal there from GWS, but gee, they burn Angwin, and I'm not sure what Bedford was doing. They had a spare running down into space, and Bedford leads up with his opponent. Just create space for your teammates.
Chol, Hogan, O'Halloran went hard at it. Orple, quick handball to Impey. Impey's got Jath running for him. Just wants to put it out in front of him. That's what he does. And he said, go, you're really fast. I want you to get on the end of this. And the boundary line beats them.
Mind you, I don't reckon Harvey Thomas is slow.
No. I wouldn't want to be chasing either of them. Centre wing. Boundary throw in.
Jake.
13 minutes without a goal in this third term.
Adam Kingsley on the Harvey Norman watching on. What's in store for Dad this Sunday? Go Harvey Norman. Smartwatches, GoPros, drones, laptops, you name it. Ray-Ban, AI glasses, coffee machines.
Robot Vax.
Robo-Vax, they are the best.
Get one of them.
More in store for Dad at Harvey Norman.
No, he's going to just sit there and watch it.
Newcomb. Nathan must have a lot of spare time to be able to buy a vacuum and then sit there and watch it as opposed to vacuuming yourself. Stringer just starting to play a role. Got rid of Sicily. Building with confidence. That's a better chip inside 50. Cadman marks and goes. Running banana with the left foot. Played on. Not sure why.
It was touched, but the umpire didn't call it. So he saw the touch off the boot. Didn't realise it wasn't going to be paid.
So the Hawks under a little bit of pressure at the moment. Hardwick just wants to get it out of the area, and he blasts it to centre wing. A big kick. Ball got out the back. Well done by Watson. To McDonald, who kicked 3 in the first half. To Weddle, who's lifted. Gunston doubles back. Gunston on the lead. The kick out in front. That's brilliant football. Just got over the top. Gunston to screw it back. Oh, my God. Missed.
Wow.
It looked good for a bit. Almost would have been good night to the Suns. And the Giants at the same time.
Well, they got the lights on, Brownie.
Suns are out there tonight, by the way. Choice Hotels.
Suns are going down.
That's where we're headed next. Dockers and Sons at Optus Stadium. Elimination final Saturday here on Triple M Footy for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Callum Brown, one-on-one with Sicily, who didn't overcommit, tackled as soon as he got the ball. Jath frees his arms, works a handball free to Warple. Broadcast wing, it's a nice kick into space too for Weddle, who's having a massive say in this third quarter. Gave it on the run to Impey. He gets to 50 metres out, makes really good contact, but misses. Josh Weddle, third quarter, Heath, Red's Ed Lending.
10 disposals. Remember, he had 3 at halftime. He's had 10 in this quarter alone. Next best Hawk has 4.
There's still 10 minutes to go in the quarter.
Leather poisoning.
He's going to have 20 this quarter.
Avery Shees will eat your heart out.
So Lockie Ash is just wandering about with the footy. Has to go backwards. Short ball finds Green. Green at half-back. Dropped it, though. Allowed Jat to come in. Ginnivan standing start.
Oh, wow.
What about that for a kick? He kicked the beauty in the first quarter. That is even better. First goal of the third quarter to Hawthorn. And that is a big goal too. 36-point margin, 12-6-78 to 6-6-42.
We said that the first goal in this third quarter is massive, and if it goes to Hawthorn, it's going to be hard for GWS, and it feels like it's going to be very difficult, especially for this young Hawks team. They've got energy, and when they're up and about, they're hard to chase down, and you just can't see them giving up this lead now. They've been able to extend it. And GWS, they've had so many opportunities. Heath, you'll give us the numbers in a sec, but they just haven't been able to execute when they've gone forward.
Yeah, it's a 36-point lead to the Hawks. They've had 10 less inside 50s for the game, 45 to 35. Their defence is holding up, just 4 marks inside 50s for the Giants. They've gone 34 minutes without kicking a goal. Hawthorn have kicked 3 in a row. Giants haven't kicked one since midway through the second quarter.
Jack, you just watching on the Harvey Norman, the celebration. I just don't understand them.
Well, Sam Mitchell lets him be his own man.
I love it. I just don't get them.
Jay-Z wrote a great article in the Herald Sun today about Jack Ginnivan. Said that they've accepted him for who he is and what he does. When he kicks goals like that, he can be whatever he wants to be. For McDonald's and Ream Hot Water, Triple M Rocks Finals Footy.
Oh, Briggsy.
Briggsy has a fumble in the middle. Closed down straight away. No space available. Hawthorn lifting. Another one here. Might just about sink the Giants. Nash with a bounce. Got a handball away. Here's Ginnivan for number 3 and to slam the door shut. Two-point lead of the Hawks in the elimination final. Jack Ginnivan heads to the Giants fans and says, "How do you like me now?" Triple M Titanium Caravan scoreboard.
Well, there's another celebration there, but what about Connor Nash running through the middle of the ground? Took on England, was able to then draw another GWS defender, give the handball over the top. Jack Ginnivan held his space really intelligently, and then that just meant he had the whole forward 50 open, broke the paint. There were Hawthorn players leading, but when you break the paint in the final and you got 20 metres in front of you, you kick the goal, and that's exactly what he's done. He's done another celebration. I'm not sure he wants someone to call him, or he's calling someone, or I don't know if you can explain that one, Jack.
I can't.
So back in the middle. 6 of the last 7 goals going to the Hawks. They open up a big margin. It's now 42 points. Ball at centre half forward for the Giants.
Thanks, Toby.
All the sunshine gone now, so just in the shade. Callaghan, opportunity, run down. Hawthorn defensively been good. Carl Amon, he was run down. That's holding the ball. That was stiff. I've seen less paid. An opportunity now for Thomas. Harvey Thomas just has to kick it for any hope at all.
Sorry. I know. Ultimately, it's the perfect.
So Carl Amon just having a chat with the umpire. Nice, respectful chat.
Stan, thank
You're a big fan of Carl.
I am.
The player or the name?
No, just everything about him.
Yep.
He's talented. He's left footer. Got nice eyes.
Oh.
Yep.
What colour?
Harvey Thomas, blue. Kicks the goal. So it's been a long time coming. 17-minute mark. They kicked their last one in the third quarter. It is now, in the second quarter, I should say, it's now 19 minutes. So over a quarter of football, the Giants went without kicking one. And it's 13-6-84 to 7-6-48.
So back to 36 points. So there's still very much a chance they get the last 2 goals of this quarter, or the last 3 goals of this quarter. They're right back in the game, and it's a finals. So it's a final, so you're going to feel the pressure. But at the moment, it just feels like Hawthorn are on top all over the ground. And as you said, Brownie, it was a very lucky, easy, soft free kick, but it was there, and he got it, and he kicked the goal, he executed, and it keeps GWS alive.
Seeing on the Harvey Norman replay, the man with the nice eyes and the cool name was a little unlucky there. For McDonald's and Ream Hot Water, Triple M Rocks finals footy. It's palm down from Briggs to Callahan, but Meek got him straight away, holding the ball. Off by hand quickly to Warple. Gunston in a nice position. Fisted away from him, that was Iden. Knocked it towards the boundary line. Butler didn't run past the football. Likewise O'Halloran. Thomas fires it free to Whitfield. Brings it to the commentary side. Jaff bearing down on Angwin. He held his nerve, the youngster. Marks, and that'll be 50. Hung on a little too long there, Jaff.
Play on.
Angwin wastes no time. They've got to go, GWS, but not like that. Nash stood up in a Whitfield tackle. Warple moving in slow motion. That's a throw. Giants get the ball back at left half forward.
It feels like the momentum swung. Giants are starting to field a little bit. Take the easy one there. He wanted to, but he realised it was big Briggsy Kelly, so he left him alone.
Bring it in. Play on.
So Josh Kelly sets the footy up, hoping for the high flyers. Meek came in from the side. Newcomb socks it off the ground. Callahan wants to get his hands free, and he did. Kelly opportunity on the right foot. Right foot snap by Kelly. Back-to-back goals for the Giants. And it's back to 5 goals. 6 minutes 23 to go in this third term, so plenty of time before three-quarter time to get a manageable margin in this game.
4 minutes ago, GWS felt like they were well and truly done and out of this game. They get an easy goal through Thomas. Kelly's made a couple of errors, but it's come on as a sub, able to knock that one over back to 5 goals. They're getting the opportunities.
Yeah, Red Z lending stats now plus 12 inside 50s for the game. Finn Callahan doing everything he can. Goal assist to his name there. 7 scoring involvements, so 14 scores for the Giants. He's been involved in half of them. 28 disposals, 700 metres gained. Josh Kelly with 6 touches as well. One of the highest ranked players on the ground since he's come on with that goal as well.
So, can you put a number on it, Izzy? So they trail by 32 at the moment.
Yeah.
What would be a number that they would be comfortable to charge down in a final at three-quarter time?
But to be honest, anything under 30 points, because you feel the pressure. So if Hawthorn start to feel that pressure, you can get an avalanche of goals quickly in a final. And the way footy's played at the moment, we haven't seen any of the orange tsunami, but they can get that up and going pretty quickly.
For McDonald's and Ream Hot Water, Triple M Rocks finals footy, the Hawks spread to the outer side, and then Nash with a tumbly ball going inside forward 50. Watson was pushed off it. O'Halloran at the base of it. 60 away from the Hawks goal. Butler thrown away from the ball too. Moore's been quiet. And it's Nash and Callahan who helped themselves up.
Yeah, Red Z lending stats. Dylan Moore averaging 19 touches a game. Couple of 30s and 25s in recent weeks. Just 10 touches yet to score. 1 score involvement as well.
Tom Green been outstanding. Him and Callahan have done everything they can to keep the Giants in this game. The Hawks at half-back. Fed the handball to Carl. On the left half forward. It's a high ball. Chol from the back. Who's been quiet today, Marbio Chol.
Yeah, Red Z, Marbio Chol, just 6 touches, 1 behind, 1 mark. So not a lot of looks for Big Mavsy.
Didn't have a great final series last year either, but he's had a fantastic season. So boundary throw on the other side. Seeing the Harvey Norman replay, the Prime Minister of our country.
Push in the back, GWS.
Free kick's going to go to the Giants.
Push in the back, your free kick.
So the advantage not paid. Toby Green was away into the middle of the ground. He'll have to come all the way back. And Josh Kelly. 84 plays 54. Josh Kelly at half back.
Move it on. Play on.
why they didn't pay advantage there. That's a strange decision from the umpire. Battle at the back, trying to handball underground. It caught the shins of Callum Brown. Throw in, out of side. Titanium Caravan scoreboard. Make your next caravan a Titanium Caravan. Proudly Australian made and owned. Visit titaniumcaravans.com.au. Hawthorn 84. GWS 54. In the qualifying, the elimination final. The winner of this will play the Adelaide Crows next week. Callaghan avoids a tackle. Got to 48 metres out. And left it short.
Outside 5.
Scrimshaw marks at fullback for the Hawks.
I know, Heath, there's some big numbers out there, but it feels like it's a one-man show at the moment for GWS.
Yeah, not many bigger than Finn Callaghan. Disposal number 30, 764 metres gained, on for the kilometre in a final as well as a major.
Yeah, mate.
The ball towards centre wing. The ball got out the back of that pack to Connor Iden. Iden picked it up and found Himmelberg, who's been quiet. Goes to the fabulous Fonte. He's got some tricks, and he's quick. And he runs away to centre half forward. Bouncing ball. The Giants, they'd love another one before three-quarter time. Here's Ward. Handball wasn't great. And the ball up, centre half forward.
Yeah, Red said Harry Himmelberg had a lot of big games recently, double-figure marks in 4 of his last 5 matches, just 7 touches, now 2 marks, so not very prolific at all.
Play on.
Ruckman didn't touch it. Kelly, quick handball, Toby Green. Right foot, got through a couple. Hogan across the body, got it. They've got 3 in a row. And they're back in it. Here come the Giants. 9-6-60 plays 13-6-84, 24-point margin. Titanium Caravan scoreboard.
Yeah, 24-point margin. And we said about 5 minutes ago, Heath, that the momentum started to turn back in the favour of GWS Giants, and you can hear the crowd get involved. Hawthorn were absolutely dominating this. It got out to 42 points, and it felt like the Giants were done. But they are coming with a rush at the moment. It's all starting in the middle of the ground, and it's Finn Callaghan. But there, Jack Scrimshaw, he was unable to take the ground ball. It popped out the back to Jesse Hogan. He finished beautifully on his right boot. And they're very much back in this final.
Red Z lending stats. Last 10 minutes of this game, Giants 3 goals to none, of course, but clearance is 6-2. You said it was out of the middle. 2 of their 3 goals have come from stoppage. Some big numbers to the midfielders as well. Kelly's had 4, Callaghan's had 4, Green's had 3, so they're all on top in the middle at the moment.
This is concerning if you're a Hawthorn fan, because they look like they're starting to run out of legs. For McDonald's and Ream Hotwater, Triple M Rocks finals footy. Giants clear it for the middle. Stringer got rid of his man. Gave a handball off. Bedford into an open goal. 4 in a row. $10-6-66 plays 13-6-84. We are far from done in the elimination final. Triple M Titanium Caravan scoreboard.
Oh, they're back, and Jakey Stringer, he gave that one off. He hasn't given them off today at all, but he gives that one off, and it turns into an easy goal. Bedford able to knock it over from 15 metres out, but big Jake the Snake has looked like a real man today. He has absolutely thrown his weight around. He's thrown Sicily around a couple of times there. He threw 2 Hawthorn players around, but he is starting to use his power. And at the moment, Hawthorn look like they're fatiguing, and GWS are just starting to get some run in their game.
Remember how quickly they can score as well. 79-point turnaround 6 weeks ago against Sydney at this venue. Turned a 35-point deficit into a 44-point win.
The Hawk tick 4 in a row, 2 to Gunston, 2 to Ginnivan. Since then, the Giants have responded with 4 of their own. The margin got to 42 points. It is back to 18. Whitfield needs to be clean and pick it up. He couldn't. Weddle opportunity now for Nash. Jaff from the pocket. That's not going to be a goal. Through for one behind. Hasn't quite got the pace of the game yet, Jaff. He's coming on as the sub. So 66 plays, 85. Hawthorn lead by 19 points.
Choice Hotels, we are headed to Optus Stadium later on tonight, Ethan.
Yeah, Fremantle v Gold Coast. Winner of that game, of course, goes on to play Brisbane. So it's either Brisbane v Freo or the Pineapple Grapple at the Gabba, the Q Clash.
That will be next Saturday night. Brisbane hosting whoever wins tonight in the, what do you call it, the Pineapple Grapple.
Yep.
Did you make that up?
Kieran.
Or is that a thing?
No, I didn't make it up.
So you got
Who made that?
Is it a thing? I've never heard it before.
Really?
Why the
I think it's a better name than the Q Clash, personally. But
I don't really get the pineapple.
I'll go back to the drawing board. Kelly.
Oh, here they go.
Full of run. Whitfield accesses the corridor. Short and sharp. Strong hands, Riccardi.
James, 2 metres. James.
He's got it at centre half forward, and he's got runners everywhere to choose from. One of them, Cornelio, the veteran, into the leading lane for Hogan.
I'll go end zone.
To make it 5 unanswered goals. Jesse Hogan with 2 this afternoon already.
That's fine, Jesse.
And if he kicks this, Jack, this will be their first goal from defensive half.
Just here, Steve.
Injured his foot in round 21, and it looked as though the season was just about over for last year's Coleman medal winner. He's back at the right time of the year. And that one, not his best. That's short, wide, and fisted through for a rush behind. Justin Edwards, Bob Jane teammates.
Toby Bedford just hobbled off for the Giants. Left knee is the concern there. Doctors and physios looking at it at the moment.
James Sicily.
They've already lost a bit of pace through Darcy Jones. They'd hate to lose him as well. Carl Amon to do the kicking out. 13-7-85 the Hawks. 10-7-67 ball. Out of bounds on the outer side, and we're down to 1 minute 49. Another long quarter coming up, Heath.
yeah, 31 minutes we're tracking for. This will actually probably be the shortest quarter of the game with a minute 49 to go. 35 and 38, the two previous.
You all right, mate? Or
yeah, I'm getting there.
Tavares throwing on the outer side.
You guys got the 7:35.
Meek trying to take it out of the ruck. Josh Kelly squeezed a handball. O'Halloran into the forward half of the ground. And the ball's now out of bounds. So everything being played in the Giants' half of the ground. What is the forward half percentage numbers, Heath?
Red said lending stats in this quarter. Giants are leading at 15 inside 50s. Now 55 for the match. Remember, most in the final is 78. Most all time is 83. It's a massive number of entries for the Giants.
Harry Himmelberg swung forward. The back end of the quarter. Kelly on his own at the stoppage. Goals! Ooh. The Orange Tsunami taking over in the third quarter. Kelly with his second. 11-3-73. Placed 13-7-85. A minute 24 remaining in the third quarter. Triple M Titanium Caravan scoreboard.
For many years, Kelly was GWS's number one man. Give us his numbers. He's only been on for 18, 20 minutes.
Yeah, he's their number one at the moment, that's for sure. Red said lending stats. He's already in the top half rated players on the ground. 12 disposals, 9 contested possessions, 6 clearances, 5 score involvements, and 2 goals. Number one ranked by a mile in this term. I think he's back to number one at the moment, is he?
Yeah, well, I know he's been out injured and they're just sort of getting him back into full fitness, but if they win, he won't be wearing the sub-vest next week.
No.
5 goals in a row. The Giants on fire. The Hawks with another minute 22. Can they counter-attack and get one late? Newcomb, standing start with the barrel. Gets it inside 50. It's a shallow entry. It's a bouncing ball. It's dangerous. Gunston overran it. Taylor come through. His kick wasn't great. Callum Brown fed it to Kelly. Kelly's got a runner. That's Callaghan, who's been outstanding. Callaghan back to Brown. Brown with the right foot to centre half forward. Leaping high was Riccardi. Ball hit the deck. Ash was there. Ash picked it up. Put it out in the path of Hogan. Bouncing ball for Hogan. He can't take it. Well done by D'Ambrosio. Under pressure against the boundary line though. He'll want the boundary line and he gets it. 41 seconds before three-quarter time. 13-7-85 Hawthorn. 11-7-73 the Giants.
Yeah, this is a massive stoppage here. Hawthorn don't want to concede a goal with 40 seconds to go. Only 50 metres out from GWS's goal. This is a big moment.
Jack Ginnivan kicked a goal at the 17-minute mark. Hawthorn were 42 points up and the game looked over. Tom Green can't keep it in. Now there are just 2 goals the difference and the Giants have got a full head of steam. Clearances 19-8 in the third quarter, Ethan Meldrum. It's a huge number, Red Z.
Yeah, 10-4 in this run of goals as well.
Stringer went driving through, 50 out from goal. O'Halloran steps through some traffic for another one. Xavier O'Halloran from downtown. 6 in a row for the Giants. A goal the difference. What a turnaround we are seeing.
Well, Jack, you said a little while ago how close would GWS want to be going into that third quarter. We said 30 points. It's now 6. Unbelievable. They've got right back in this. I reckon Hawks fans back in Melbourne and at the ground each were booking flights from Melbourne to Adelaide already. They might have to refund them.
Just to put this in context, there have only been 4 bigger comebacks in finals history. If the Giants can pull this off, they brought it back from 42 points to 6. 44 points the grand final of 1970, 47 points Geelong v Carlton in 1931, and the last final that was played here was 44 points. Don't know what's in the water at this ground. Giants lost a 44-point lead at this venue last year. May well do it from 42 points down.
18 seconds, still three-quarter time. It's been a burst of 6 goals in a row to the Giants, and they're not done yet. Callahan out of the middle, got it to Kelly. Kelly with a left foot, squiggly ball, bouncing. Toby Green's there, trying to get it down with Sicily, and the Hawks might just survive. High ball, and the mark taken by Ginnivan, but it is all set up here at NG Stadium for a massive finish. 6-point lead to the Hawks, 13-7-85 to 12-7-79 for McDonald's Ream Upwater. Triple F, Bronx Footy.
That quarter for Titanium Caravans. Make your next caravan a Titanium Caravan, proudly Australian made and owned. Visit titaniumcaravans.com.au.
For McDonald's,
Triple M rocks finals footy.
Monopoly at Macca's is back. Play only in the app. Ends October 14. For full terms, visit mcdonalds.com.au.
Melbourne, start your day with Mick
In the morning.
The only time the AirTag ever comes out is when we're on a golf trip to be able to locate your golf clubs if they go missing.
Not where are my kids?
Not
where are my family members?
Or my wife. Where's my wife? Just where are the golf clubs? I think my golf clubs are cheating on me.
Start your day with Mick in the Morning with Roo, Titus and Rosie. Weekdays from 6 on Melbourne's Triple M.
Spoil Dad with the Chemist Warehouse Father's Day fragrance sale. On now.
Steel garden edging, all thicknesses for that rustic appeal. All delivered direct to site and all online, keeping our prices low. Orders in Melbourne Metro over $750, free delivery. Get what you need at lintlesandlandscaping.com.au.
The first step to winning is believing. Repeat after me. When I play Monopoly at Macca's in the app, I have a 1 in 3 chance to win. Very good. Ends October 14. For full terms, visit mcdonalds.com.au.
Yeah, it's been a long week. Now, it's finally time to put your feet up and watch your team work hard to bring home the win. Cbus Super is on your team too, working hard to provide strong long-term returns for after the final whistle. Cbus Super, making hard work pay off. Read the PDS and TND to decide if Cbus is right for you. Past performance is not a reliable indicator of future performance.
If you're planning to drink, plan a safe way home, because no matter how much food you've eaten or how much water you've had to drink, you never really know if you're under the 0.05 limit. Stop kidding yourself. If you drink, don't drive. A message from the TAC.
Thirsty Camel here, and I've got some unseriously good footy finals deals like Cooper's Mildale 24-pack $55.99, Jim Beam White Double Serve and Cola 6-pack range $35.99, and Smirnoff Vodka 700ml $45.99. Take that Smirn off your face. Phew! They are some real winners. Camel on down and grab a bargain. Thirsty Camel. Why so serious? Pricing may vary in country areas. Offers in September 14. Drink responsibly. Even camels get thirsty.
Anytime is 7-Eleven time, particularly at 6:50pm when the game is about to begin and you need something to bite on that isn't your fingernails. Get game day snacks delivered anytime at 7-Eleven. Find out if we deliver to you.
Be the sharpest tool in the shed with a discount on tool insurance from IMAR, the tradies' mate. For over 35 years, IMAR's trusted team have backed tradies with the sharpest... Oh, that really is sharp. The sharpest tool insurance from the trusted team at IMAR. Call 13-IMAR today and be the sharpest tool in the shed with your discounted tool cover. That's 134627.
They're the tradies, mate. That's Toolkit Depot's 10% off almost everything is on now. Treat yourself for Father's Day. Get 10% off top trade brands, including Milwaukee, Makita, DeWalt, Bosch, Kinchrome and many more. Hurry and Saturday, in-store and online at Toolkit Depot. T's and C's apply.
Shut up! The footy's on Triple M!
Triple M rocks finals footy.
This quarter for Bunnings Trade. No matter where you are, Bunnings Trade is here to help tradies, builders and businesses get the job done.
This is some sort of elimination final that we are witnessing here at NG Stadium. 42 points was Hawthorn's advantage when Jack Ginnivan goaled at the 17-minute mark. The game looked over, and then from there the Giants kicked 6 in a row, and it is a 6-point game with a quarter to play. Season on the line for both teams. Justin Edwards, boundary side for Bob Jane.
Yeah, Toby Bedford spent the last part of that third quarter in the Giants' rooms with that knee injury. He's emerged and looks like he's going to be okay to continue. The Giants crowd, they were probably outnumbered by Hawthorn, and certainly Hawthorn fans were louder in that first half, but those few goals at the end of that third quarter, the Giants crowd are roaring, and a reminder, GWS are kicking with the wind in this last quarter.
Ethan Meldrum, Red Z Lending, what do the numbers tell us?
Yeah, Giants have been the number one stoppage team in the comp the last 8 weeks. 5 goals to none from stoppage in that run to finish off the quarter. 21 clearances to 8 plus 16 contested ball. The 4 midfielders had big numbers for them in that third quarter. Josh Kelly had 14, Whitfield had 13, Callahan had 12, Tom Green had 10, all 10 plus in that quarter. Massive numbers amongst the stars for the Giants, but the midfielders in particular all rollicking, but Josh Kelly number 1 rated in that term was 14 and 2.
This is the beauty of finals footy, Isaac Smith.
How good is it? How good? GWS looked absolutely down and out. They got dominated last year in the semi-final against Brisbane when they were up by 44 points. They might be doing the opposite here to Hawthorn, but this is just a massive quarter of football. I was watching David Hale with the mids for Hawthorn just before, and he was firing them up. He was having a fair go, so they know how important this first centre clearance is, and they've been getting dominated at times in there today as well. So this is just a massive quarter of football.
Giants, one of the best fourth quarter teams in the competition. 16 wins, 1 draw, 6 losses across the season, plus 151 in Q4 across the home and away season. The winner of this game goes to Adelaide next Friday night to take on the Adelaide Crows. And for the loser, season 2025 comes to an end for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. That's all on the line, Nath.
The Hawks have moved Josh Weddle forward. They lead by 6 points. The Hawks dominated for 2.5 quarters, and then the Giants went bang with 6 in about 10 minutes.
They started to use the numbers, Giants, and it started to open up all different types of hole and pull Hawthorn's defence apart.
Callahan been enormous. Pull up again. Into the middle, starting to get a bit cold. Sun's gone down. Breeze comes up.
And the lights have finally come into action.
Back this way.
And the umpire puts it in the air.
Come here, mate.
Tap goes forward for the Giants. Here they go again. Callahan could go all the way. Lowers the eyes. Looks for Hogan. Brilliant. Out of the stoppage. Hogan from 45.
Oh, he's been absolutely brilliant today, Callahan. And what I love there is he didn't bomb away. He saw Hogan had got space on Barris, and just a nice little hitter.
Kicking's been indifferent today. Had 2 shots to the left of screen, and they were both pretty ordinary. He nailed one from 55 in the second term. Toby Green. Blood rule, Justin Edwards.
Yeah, just bleeding from his forehead at the moment. It doesn't look to be too serious, Toby Green, but he's not happy that he's had to come off either.
So Thomas comes on. And now Hogan. Toby Green finally gets off.
Stan, thank you.
So Hogan will kick from about 45 to level the scores, if you can believe that. At one point, it was 42 points to the Hawks. That was only 15 minutes ago. Hogan puts it on its way, scores a level. Hogan has 3, and it's 13-7-85 apiece.
And it's all come from using the numbers, lowering your eyes. You can see it straight after half-time. They obviously talked about it. Bring your teammate into the game, and that's exactly what they've done. And it's been an absolute avalanche since, was it Jack Ginnivan's goal? Took it to 42 points, and Hawthorn have not had an answer since then. This is unbelievable.
Red said lending stats. Jack Ginnivan hasn't had a disposal since that point in time as well. Took a mark on the three-quarter time siren, and that was it. 6 of their last 7 goals, the Giants as well, have come from stoppage. 13 clearances to 4 since that Hawthorn 42-point lead, so they are on top in the middle.
The game looked over at that point, Jack.
Most certainly did. May have actually said it.
Now the clinger's done, don't worry about it.
It'll be there forever. For McDonald's and Ream Hot Water, Triple M Rocks footy.
GWS.
Block against Meek. Giants ball.
Play on.
Briggs plays on. Thumping kick, 65 metres. Hogan almost. Cadman, off hands. Stringer for the lead. They take the lead, but only by a point. They look like they're going to score, Izzy, at the moment, every time they go inside 50.
Every time they go inside 50, because they're using those numbers. Now Hawthorn's defence is second-guessing itself. Do I play front shoulder? Do I play behind? They're getting caught in between.
Hardwick brings the ball back in. Chol has had a quiet one today. Newcomb, handball looking for Amon. Just a tackling pressure now from the Giants starting to come. D'Ambrosio from half-back to centre wing. Fonte's there. Did well, Fonte. Stood up in the pack. Aaliyah, bouncing ball. O'Halloran couldn't control it. Warple, good handball. The Hawks go forward. Weddle will get on the end of it, and he marks it 40 out.
That was brilliant from D'Ambrosio. He was under pressure, had numbers all around him, but could identify that Weddle had got 5 metres out the back, skinny side, and was able to execute the kick. That was brilliant.
Weddle's man, Connor Iden, is lying on the wing, with the trainers around him with cramp, and that's how he got so far on his own.
He mustn't be fit enough.
So here's Josh Weddle. Quiet first half, big third quarter, that's sprayed wide, and that's where all the kicks have gone in this game. When they have missed, they've gone wide that side. Scores a level again, 13-8, 86 apiece.
Well, we thought it would be the final to be at, and it certainly has been. Jack Gunston smart there, just got that through for a point. Knew that would lock the scores up again. Could have easily tried to fight and keep it in.
You just never know. Whitfield from fullback plays the broadcast side. Meek outmarks Briggs. He's had a big afternoon, Lloyd Meek. What are his numbers, Heath? Red said
13 disposals, 12 hit-outs to advantage, 33 hit-outs all up.
Uses Jack Scrimshaw. He's 60 metres around from goal. Hawks kicking to the scoreboard end in the last quarter. Chol doesn't mark. Not paid. Should have hung on to that. The kick from Scrimshaw was outstanding. O'Halloran busts his way through. Handballs to the boundary line. Brown will get there just in the nick of time. Marbior drops one he should have taken.
Well, Mabsy. What are Charles' numbers today, Heath?
Yeah, not terrific. Just 6 disposals, 1 behind, only 1 mark to his name.
Is he all right? Yeah, cool.
Yeah, we're just waiting for Marbior. The trainer's out to him 40 metres away from this footy.
That's not the trainer, that's Dr. Liam, and he's got the best sets at chompers you've seen in the AFL, Nate.
We'll have to have a look at them later. Real ones or fake ones?
Yeah, I reckon there's been a bit of work done.
And the ball's out of bounds. Kelly, he got knocked down.
Actually, I'll rephrase that. I know there's been a bit of work done.
I've just got the binoculars on him at the moment as he's running around. He doesn't seem to be smiling, so it's very hard to see. Very serious man, looks like.
No, he's the biggest smart ass in football as well.
Boundary throw in centre wing. Meek, brilliant tap, found Warple. Bouncing ball, Aaliyah and Chol. Chol pushed him off the footy. Aaliyah got him though. Tackled, Fonte. He's had the job on Watson all day.
He's done well.
He has. Watson got an early one. And the ball's bobbling around. Gunston handball, opportunity for more. More on the left. Jaff can't mark it. Great fist coming from Angwin, and here go the Giants.
And this is when they're at their most dangerous, when they go from one end to the other. Barris overcommits. Riccardi needs the footy to sit. He's on the outer side wing. He's got some runners back in board. It's a clever kick. Snapped it around the corner for Bedford, who tried to take off. Hardwick went with him and got him. Fantastic finals chase from Blake Hardwick.
Is that the turning point for the Hawks? McDonald already kicked 3. 55 out. Gunston offers a lead. Offers a second lead. He may as well have a ping, McDonald. He's within range. They're asking for him to play on.
No, that Josh Kelly went 5 metres off the mark. And the umpire said you got to stay outside the 5 because he pulled back. Now he's going to have a shot from inside 50.
He's had an eternity with this football, McDonald. Settles on a set shot. 45 out. Does he bring it back enough? He's missed. The Hawks lead by a point. 15 minutes to go. 13-9-87, 13-8-86.
Oh, that could have been a critical error there, Heath. I know a lot of coaches want you to pull back because it means you can compress your defence, means your defenders can hold, but in a situation like that, you've got to get up on the mark and force him to kick it from outside 50.
3 goals, 1 for the afternoon for Connor McDonald. Lockie Ash with a bounce and now a second. He's advanced himself to defensive 50. Wide to the wing. Hardwick again. Outpoints Bedford 2 in a row in the same spot on the ground. First the chase down and then the mark. McDonald flares a kick wide. And Impey stands on the wing. Interesting ball going forward. Then Briggs goes past it, has a fumble. Meek standing on his own. 50 out from goal. His handball goes nowhere. Tom Green links up with Canelio. Kick will need to be spot on, and it is to Brown, and he's got it at right half back.
He's fast. He should use his wheels and go. He stands there. Move the ball, Callum. He had Toby Green to the outside, missed him, but he launches a 60-metre punt. Battle couldn't mark it. Ball hits the deck. Barris, handball back to Battle. Battle into the pocket, and he finds Jarman Impey, who's got Jaff on. Bouncing ball to Jaff. He's got the whole wing to himself. 1 bounce, 2 bounces. Does he take a third? No, he doesn't. Kicks the football, only 5 metres. The chase was good. Ginnivan to the lead of Gunston. Gunston outside and marks it just outside 50.
He's had a big afternoon, Jack Gunston. 3 goals. Has been clearly their most dangerous forward. This time, the task is too great, so he pops it up for his marking tools. At ground level, Moore spun through. Nice handball out to Scrimshaw, who's a left footer. Has to go back and retrieve the footy. From the pocket, his kick goes across the face. Gunston almost. Didn't hang on to it. And it'll be thrown in. Right forward pocket. Hawthorn 87. Giants 86. Triple M Bunnings trade scoreboard.
Oh, Kelly there. He didn't know that Scrimshaw was a left footer. Just faked him and then was able to get room. Lucky he didn't kick a goal there, Heath.
Where are the Hawks' balls? Boundary throwing up against the point post. They need to get to work. There's one of them. Watson got it out of the pack. Bouncing ball. First one there's Warple. He's met by a couple of Giants defenders. And we'll ball it up.
Red Z lending stats. Dylan Moore starting to get moving as well. You guys said he was a bit quiet during the third quarter. Equal leading ball winner for the Hawks. 4 touches, second highest rated player on the ground in this term.
Ball's out of bounds. 20 metres round from the Hawks' goal. So the Hawks lead by a point. 13-9-87. The Giants are 13-8-86. 12 minutes 50 to go in the elimination final.
Hawthorn have got a lot of supporters here. The Giants fans have found their voice as well. 1 point the difference. Warple went bursting through. Connor McDonald unable to gather cleanly. Whitfield full of run and carry. Left foot pass is accurate.
It's an amazing kick.
Bedford diving down marks. He was running full speed, Lockie Whitfield, and still was able to pinpoint a teammate. Toby Green up to the wing, misses Kelly altogether. Now Sicily comes marching away from half-back. Up to Ginnivan. With a man on the mark, 49.5 metres out from goal.
10 metres. It's a poor kick by Toby Green. They were out then.
Oh, Kelly was out. And then they would have been going inside 50. This is smart by Ginnivan, though. Take the 30 seconds. Take a bit of heat out of the game. The last 5 minutes have been Well, they've been intense, Jack.
He kicked goals at the 15 and 17 minute marks of the third quarter, and it looked as though the game was done. This time around, takes his full 30, plays everyone for a fool. They thought he was having a shot. And Dylan Moore marks down low. Better angle, closer to goal.
He's had a quiet day, Dylan Moore, but all you need is moments in finals, and sometimes you'll be held, but you get the opportunity to put your team over a kick in front. This is a big moment for Dylan Moore.
Yeah, fifth touch for the quarter. This will be equal with Jack Yinner, and also the 5 there. Smalls are starting to lift.
Brownie said it before, had a quiet start to the year. Only 21 goals, signed a 4-year extension on Thursday afternoon. Low and hard, he misses. And that's 3 behinds in a row for the Hawks. 13 minutes gone. Triple M Bunnings trade scoreboard. They're 88. Giants 86.
Kick in comes and it finds Fonte in the back pocket. He's been fabulous. Aaliyah to centre wing looking for Cadman. Going back with courage was Carl Amon. Ball came out to Thomas. Good chain of handballs. Kelly steps in and steps out of some trouble. She's got players on the Giants. The ball just needs to sit. It's Toby Bedford. Make the right decision, and he does. He found Toby Green. 40 out, 45-degree angle.
Make the right decision, my word, he did. He saw Toby Green making a little lead inside. It hits a beautiful kick. He could have had a shot on goal. But how good has Kelly been? Wow.
15th disposal since coming on. Flip side, Toby Green leading into this shot on goal. Just 10 touches, 1 behind. Blake Hardwick's had his measure all day.
Hasn't been his day so far, Toby Green. Multiple clangers to go with that as well. Hasn't used the footy overly well today. This is a big moment for the Giants to put them in front. And that's not Toby Green like.
We didn't spook him coming into the ground, did we, Brownie?
I think we might have. 1 point lead to the Hawks. 13-10-88, 13-9-87, 9 minutes 53.
Red Z, 8 kicks for Toby Green, 25% by foot.
He was so big for them in the last game of the year against St Kilda in Canberra. He took 2 big marks late that locked in this home elimination final. Can't say the same for this afternoon. Weddle will fly. Over the top he went, fell into the lap of Riccardi. He's on the wing, squares it back inboard to Ash. He holds Lockie Ash. How many disposals for him, Heath? Red Z.
This will be number 24.
He's been big. He has a bounce. He ran 4 metres, bounced the ball, and then drives to a hot spot. Scrimshaw and Sicily collaborate at the back. Aim on. Careful with his pass. Chol out-pointed. Riccardi's got it.
Putting a brick wall out there of his own, Riccardi. Need to find a target. It's been their problem. They did it well in the third term and they lowered their eyes. This is a kick and hope again. Barris dropped what he probably should have marked. Allowed the Giants an opportunity. O'Halloran picked it up near the boundary line. Centres the football. Centres it too far. Mark dropped out there by McDonald. We're just starting to get a bit greasy in the dew out there. That's a good kick though to Ward at half-back. Ward plays on looking for more. It's not a great kick and the ball's out of bounds on centre wing. 1 point lead to Hawthorn.
GWS,
Choice Hotels around the grounds, Heath. What's happening next?
Fremantle v Gold Coast. Straight after this, Lockie Reid, Barry Dennis spearheading that call team. Winner plays Brisbane in a semi-final next week.
And we will take you straight there as soon as we finish here, because this game has been a long one. 30-plus minute quarters in all of them. Kick off the ground.
Play on.
Into the hands of Hardwick. At centre half back. Gives it to Impey off some overlap run. Weddle slid forward. Got rid of his man. Doesn't mark. Himmelberg late. Desperate lunge. Gunston tackles him. Holding the ball.
Had Pryor didn't dispose.
Incorrect disposal. Sam Butler's trying to claim it. Harvey Norman replay.
Stay there. You're right.
And Jack Gunston probably should be having the shot on goal.
Jack Gunston was the one that laid the first tackle.
It was brilliant by Himmelberg to cause the spoil. Then he tried to dodge and fade and get away from one and just didn't execute. The umpire said incorrect disposal. Probably didn't have much prior.
Sam Butler, 4th game of the season, first final tonight was the shock inclusion. Here is his moment. 30 metres out, directly in front. Kicks it. Hawthorn take the lead back. 94 plays 87. Triple M Bunnings trade scoreboard.
I'm clearing.
Well, it's a 2-kick game now. That was a massive goal from Butler, able to compose himself. Hasn't played much senior footy. Ends up finishing it. Himmelberg was a bit unlucky there. But how's the energy in the stadium? There's only 20,000 here, but it feels like about 60.
This is about the loudest 20,000 I've ever heard. Number 1 ranked player on the ground in this quarter. Got to give him a shout out. Blake Hardwick, 6 disposals, 5 intercept possessions. Toby Green's low numbers because of him. He's had that matchup all day. Number 1 ranked comfortably in the last at the moment.
Most underrated player in the comp, I reckon, Heath.
Back this way.
He'd be the first picked at Hawthorn for the last 8 years.
It's been a few good ones, Izzy.
Only the 2 goals kicked in this last quarter. 1 to Hogan, 1 to Butler. 7-point lead to Hawthorn. Meek out of the middle. Tackle to the ground. Was up to get his boot to it. Watson out of the congestion. Big troll. Left foot. Got it. What about Big Mabs? He's been quiet. He pops up and he puts them 2 goals in front. 187. Hawthorn back-to-back goals in a minute.
He's been quiet. His phones are being quiet, but they're lighting up now, Jack. Both of them. They're going off. Big Mabsy, he's arrived. He's had a very quiet game, as you said, Nate. But he gets his opportunities, and finals are about moments, and Mabsy's taken it.
System's good, AdWords are good.
What are his numbers, Heath, for the day?
It's just 7 disposals leading into that moment, just the 1 behind. Goalless in 2 of his 3 finals he played before today as well. But as Izzy's been saying, it's about the moment, and he made the most of that.
2 goals in 2 minutes for the Hawks when all hope looked lost, and the Giants had a full head of steam. Now the challenge has gone back to them.
Hawthorn.
Warple being held in the centre circle. For McDonald's and Ream Hotwater. Triple M rocks finals footy. And this is finals footy at its absolute best. Warple long. Weddle extends. Couldn't mark.
I'm interfering.
Had the arm chopped. Non-controlling umpire comes in. Awards a free kick to Josh Weddle for 3 goals in 4 minutes and to make it a 17-point lead.
Come back on.
Technically, it was probably there, Jack, but he'd already spilled the mark.
That's one, Josh. Clear out, James.
There's just not a lot in that. It's a final. You've got to let it contest the ball. The only thing I'd say is that Weddle has launched at 3 or 4 balls and he forces the Giants defenders to chop the arms, but come on.
Didn't touch his arms.
Back in for the elimination final. Slides forward.
End zone.
Misses to the right.
That's what it deserved.
An even 2-goal game in the elimination final. 6 minutes, 22 to go.
14-point margin.
14, sorry.
Mid-2.
Ash, they need to get the ball moving. Still 6 minutes to go, so plenty of time. Sicily controlled the mark at half-back, chips the footy to Newcomb.
Yeah, Hawthorn, they want to look for uncontested marks here, own the ball. If they get the opportunity to score, go.
Like now, Jarman Impey goes to Weddle. Over the back, that's a big fist coming from Himmelberg. The ball's out of bounds. So 5 minutes 53, 14-point lead. The Giants need to kick 3 goals. Who've had their opportunities in this last quarter, haven't been able to make them pay.
Yeah, they can't panic. They've got 6 minutes on the clock. You still got to use the ball. Don't just start banging it down the line. Hawthorn will be able to set up and take intercept marks just like James Sicily did. You need to stay composed and understand your moment.
Isaac Smith for Seabus Super, making hard work pay off. This elimination final has been hard work. D'Ambrosio with a win to the goal square. Off hands, Chol in the vicinity. McDonald dropped the football. Taylor bends down and picks it up. 35 out from goal. Weddle ripped into the ground. He's gone to full forward, Josh Weddle. He's wearing Dermy's number 23. He's got a mullet like Dermy. He's playing like Dermy.
Lloyd coming straight back here.
A goal to the Hawks here and ended. But have we got another chapter to this game? It probably deserves one. O'Halloran been busy today. Handball, Moore. Flipped over the top. Warple. Going to be run down. Warple with the banana. Puts up the Hail Mary. Child couldn't mark it. Ground level. Now the Giants get their opportunity. Thomas fed the ball to Angwin. Angwin looking for Brown. And the ball's out of bounds on centre wing, Sicily and Brown. Just one thing I've noticed about Ryan Angwin today. He's used to the ball, under pressure. He's just a bit wayward.
Yeah, Red's edge just 50% by foot for Ryan Angwin. Few in that camp as well. Finn Callahan 47%. Lockie Ash just 53% as well. Few of the Giants mids have gone quiet in the 20 minutes in this quarter as well. Green 2, Callahan 1. Josh Kelly as well, just 1 touch.
14-point lead to the Hawks. 5 minutes remaining in the elimination final. They slap it forward with a haphazard kick. Cadman out of position. Sicily will happily escort him and the footy to the boundary line. And it'll be thrown in. Clock stops at 4 minutes and 46 seconds.
Yeah, you'd think the GWS probably need a score with this forward momentum. They're going to get an opportunity. They've been very good from stoppage today.
10 goals from stoppage for the day.
Time isn't a factor yet for the Giants, but it's becoming one. Kelly was monumental in the third quarter. Got it off to Toby Green. Snaps around the body. Goalward. Scrimshaw again. Marks at fullback and saves the day for the Hawks.
Another time, he had a player on again there. Tom Green for the handball. Here's Scrimshaw. Loads up. Himmelberg will go from the back with the fist. He got it down to ground level. Kelly's been everywhere since coming on as the sub. Warple taking the ground ball up. Just outside 50 for the Giants. 4 minutes 11. It's a 14-point lead to the Hawks. 15-11, 101 to 13-9, 87. So the Giants have to kick 3 goals in 4 minutes. They kicked 6 goals in 10 minutes at the end of the third term. So it is achievable. Ball up. Meek to Ash.
Play on touch, play on.
Inside forward 50. Cadman. Kelly. Dropped the footy. Hardwick been everywhere. Cleared the area. The race is on out there. Whitfield gets there first.
He will accept and then kick on the left foot. Intended target was Thomas. Got past him. Riccardi brought down in a tackle. Hawks are doing all the little things right at the moment. Dylan Moore at half back. Caught high. Play on and Jath runs away. Links up with a teammate in McDonald who's kicked 3 goals and was instrumental in the first half. Charles the man that he's looking for next. Right up against the boundary line. It's out of bounds on the full.
Oh, that's lucky because Charles had Taylor done there.
3 minutes 24 left. Hawthorn by 14 points.
High ball, Scrimshaw flies. Fisted the ball away, and it's out of bounds.
Red said that was intercept number 14 for Blake Hardwick 30 seconds ago. Career high by 2. Previous best was 12, 20 disposals now to his name.
How many of those are marks?
Intercept marks for Blake Hardwick on the Red Zeds. Just the 2, so a lot of ground level, Nick.
Just played on Toby Green and played on him well. Beat him comfortably, but there's still 3 minutes to go. Jaff runs away from the stoppage. Is this the moment for the Hawks? Handballs it out. Hawks inside forward 50, bouncing ball to Watson, gets away from him. And it's out of bounds. 15-11, 101, 13-9, 87. 3 minutes to go in the elimination final. Heading to Perth after this for the Dockers and the Suns.
Triple M Bunnings Trade scoreboard, no matter where you are. Bunnings Trade here to help tradies, builders and businesses to get the job done. Forward 50 stoppage for the Hawks. Callahan's been monumental, as has Lockie Ash. Has a bounce, darts through half-back, links up with Whitfield, back to Ash. Good daring run. They've got to take the game on now, the Giants. Ash with 2 bounces, set fire to a teammate on a lead, goes longer, and Scrimshaw marks again.
Yeah, he had numbers everywhere. Ash, he had numbers on the open side, but Stringer had made a beautiful lead straight up the guts. He would have marked it 25, 30 metres out, but Ash was decided to take bounces. You just need to hit those kicks.
It's been the story of the game. The Giants, I wouldn't call it selfish, I'd just call it awareness, a lack of awareness. So we're down to 2 minutes 18. Emil Bergsy's underneath it on centre wing. It's Briggs.
You got to move, Briggsy. You got to get it going.
Have to move it quickly. Everything has to go right for the Giants now. Forward 50. O'Halloran. Ball it over the back of him. Chaff. Got some wheels on him. He'll be happy to get it out of bounds, and he does. Inside the last 2 minutes. 1 minute 57 to go. 15-11, 101. 13-9, 87. The Hawks lead by 14 points on the Bunnings Trade scoreboard.
Have we got a crowd for this afternoon, Heath?
Yeah, just a tick over 20,000. Feels like way more than that, though.
A lot of Hawthorn supporters that have travelled.
They have. They've also got a big contingent of fans in New South Wales as well.
If they can hang on for another minute 50, they can book flights to Adelaide for next week.
I reckon I'd be booking the flexi fare. I think it might be all done, Jack.
101 plays 87. I'm a bit gun-shy after the Ginnivan goal in the third quarter.
Well, it's going to take a miracle from here.
You're right.
Never in doubt.
Back yourself.
Giants need goals, and they need it quickly. Down by 14 points. Kelly came flashing through. Ball rolls to the top of the goal square. Barris has been big, absorbs a tackle. Handball off to Jath. We're not totally sure what will happen next. He took someone on and he's caught.
What happened then, Izzy?
I think Jath just got deer in headlights. Didn't know what he was doing. It's a big final. Either fumble it, get it out of bounds, kick it long.
Riccardi plays on, has to kick the goal. He hits the post.
Goodness, Jake.
And the season
Have a spell.
of GWS is up in smoke.
He's got 6 months.
I'd take yourself off for that. I'd just walk off.
Well, it's
Sit down.
It's not going to affect the game.
Had to kick that. So aim on. A minute 14 to go. The Hawks are going to be through to the next round. Ball is out of bounds. So Heath, 13-point margin. We think the Hawks are through. Safety now. Who would they play the winner of next week?
They will play Adelaide on Friday night. So at this stage, it looks like Adelaide v Hawthorn Friday night. Remember how good that game was about 8 weeks ago, also on a Friday night. Seesawing affair at the Adelaide Oval. Hope we get 2 of those.
It was a ripping game of footy. Callahan tackles to the ground, and that was Nash. We'll have a ball up.
Red Z, 72 inside 50s now for GWS. Likely to lose as well.
High contact.
Free kick go to the Hawks. High contact. Newcomb's been fantastic. What are his numbers on the Triple M Red Z lenders?
This will be disposal number 30. 3 finals, 330 disposal games, 10 clearances and a goal. Number 1 midfielder at the moment for the Hawks.
He was the one that got them going in that first term. The engine room of that quarter was brilliant. They kicked 7 in the opener, Hawthorn. After the Giants controlled the game for 13 minutes, the Hawks couldn't get their hands on it. Newcomb kicked the first goal, and from then, the Hawks exploded. 15-11, 101, 13-10, 88, 13-point lead to the Hawks.
Hawks fans are now starting to celebrate. The body language of the Giants tells the story. It'll be their 3rd final in a row that they've lost as Nash kicks it goal bound. Taylor closed down by Chol. What a chase from Marvior. Gets back on the footy. The Hawks are going through to the second week. Marvior Chol kicks 2. An emotional roller coaster that you can only get in September. Hawthorn 16-11, 107. GWS 13-10, 88. An unbelievable game of footy.
Yeah, and you can just see on the Harvey Norman here, they've shot across to Sam Mitchell, and you can clearly see him saying, yes, Mabs. He's put a lot of faith in him this year. He's delivered more often than not, Charlie. And I think there's not a happier person in the ground than Sam Mitchell with that effort. A big tackle. He's been known for his defensive pressure this year. And then a beautiful finish on the right. But Hawthorn, book your tickets to Adelaide.
Straight behind me.
17 seconds to go. Marbiel was quiet today, but 2 big goals in that last quarter have sealed the win for the Hawks. Playing out time now, 19-point margin. Hawks go forward again. Bouncing ball, Weddle. He's been brilliant in this second half. Went forward in this last quarter and provided a target. Down to a couple of seconds. And a free kick will go to the Hawks.
On the boundary line. Connor.
It's going to be Dylan Moore's kick. And as soon as he kicks it, the siren will go. Moving on. Kick inside forward 50 and a big win for the Hawks. They got out to a flyer. The Giants dragged them back, and then the Hawks steadied late to win by 19.
Up in the third quarter. Hawthorn looked as if they were going to cruise through to week 2. GWS kicked 7 goals in a row, took the lead, and then the Hawks kicked 3 late ones through Butler, Chol and Joel, and they win 107-88 in the elimination final. GWS done for season 2025. Hawthorn will take on the Adelaide Crows next Friday night at the Adelaide Oval in an unforgettable game of footy. Here's Josh Weddle talking to Channel 7.
It was incredible. What a game.
Yeah, wow. Giants, they handed it to us in the third quarter. And yeah, we went into that 3-quarter time and said, boys, like, we've only got 1 quarter left in us to go for the rest of the season if we lose this. So let's give it everything in. We did it, so.
That third quarter was quite extraordinary. We had Guinea kick 2 goals, which was great for you, but I actually think it actually sparked a fire in the Giants' belly, and they said, we're going to be out, we've got to rev up here.
Yeah, they really did. They handed to us. And yeah, like I said, 3-quarter time, Sam prepped us and said, let's go, boys. Like, come on, last little bit. We know we got some good runners, and they showed in the last quarter.
What about your game? You haven't played since June, and here you are into a semi-final.
Yeah, it's great to be back. Thanks to everyone at the Hawthorn physios. They got me back out here fit, and I'm just so happy to be back out here and winning a final away. What a great feeling. And yeah, like I said, happy to be back playing.
Josh Weddle talking to Channel 7 and Rebecca Madden. A massive thanks to them for allowing us to take that audio as well. Hawthorn winners here. You got the song on the other side of the break, and the team in Optus Stadium are going to pick it up. Xavier Ellis, Andrew Embley, Mark Cometti, Tommy Atkinson, the Prince of Perth, Lockie Reed, and the People's Caller, Barry Denner, to continue on what has been an incredible sudden death Saturday for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water. Triple M rocks finals footy.
That quarter for Bunnings Trade. No matter where you are, Bunnings Trade is here to help tradies, builders and businesses get the job done.
For Ream Hot Water,
Triple M rocks finals footy.
hot water needs replacing? Go for one that's steady, hot and strong. Ask your plumber to install a Ream.
Grand final week in Melbourne is epic, but get ready for the second hottest ticket in town. Triple M Fest, featuring your favourite shows and your favourite bands. British India, Kingswood, The Living End. Triple M Fest. Listen to Melbourne's Triple M for your chance to be there. You can back Dan Murphy's for low prices this footy season. Order online and pick up in-store within 30 minutes or get the beers delivered to your door in under 2 hours. Ready for the big game.
In footy, it's all about strength, support and holding the line, just like your retaining wall. RW Steel are Melbourne's leaders in retaining wall steel and sleeper supplies. From 100 UC to 250 UC galvanised steel posts, timber or concrete sleepers, we have the full custom fabrication facilities. Drop in and see us at 24 Michelin Court Bayswater. Come in and get a quote or ask us about the best way to do your next job. rwsteelvictoria.com.au. Built tough, built local, built to last. RW Steel.
Anytime is 7-Eleven time, particularly at 6:50 p.m. when the game is about to begin and you need something to bite on that isn't your fingernails. Get game day snacks delivered anytime at 7-Eleven. Find out if we deliver to you.
You gave it your all on the field, and now it's time for the best part of the game, the beers and the banter. With zero carbs and that great Hahn taste, Hahn Ultra refreshes without bloat, bitterness or sugar. Just water, hops and barley. So win, lose or draw, an icy cold Hahn Ultra is the perfect way to play on after the game. Hahn Ultra. Zero carb, great taste. How good? Less than 0.5 grams of carbs per serve. Drink responsibly.
Lift your game with United. When you need to lift your game, nothing lifts like a Caterpillar from United Forklifts. If your current forklift is letting the team down, then it's time to lift your game with a Cat from United Forklifts. The toughest and most reliable forklift on the market is in stock right now. Lift your game with a Cat from the United Forklifts team. Google United Forklifts today.
Lift your game with United. This month on Disney Plus just got bigger. FX's Alien Earth is coming in for landing. Save yourself. Now streaming. And strap in for Marvel Studios Thunderbolt, streaming August 27th.
This could get messy.
This month is Out of This World on Disney Plus.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your move.
If you're planning to sell your home, your next move could land you $10,000. Complete a free home appraisal with First National Real Estate and you'll be in the draw to win a $10,000 winning move package. $10,000 to prep and style your home, relocate and celebrate your next chapter. Make the winning move with First National.
$8, $9, $10,000.
Book an appraisal online.
Winning.
See thewinningmove.com.au for details. T's and C's and exclusions apply.
So, have you had anything to drink?
Yeah, but only a couple. And I ate a big meal.
Okay, breathe into the device, please. One long continuous breath.
I also drank plenty of water, and I'm a pretty big guy as well.
Okay, you've blown over 0.05, so I'm going to need you to step out of the car.
I'm not going to lose my license, am I? I didn't drink that much.
Stop kidding yourself. If you drink, don't drive. A message from the TAC.
Shut up! The footy's on Triple M!
Triple M rocks finals footy.
The Triple M footy review for Amy. When clangers happen, it's lucky you're with Amy.
Great to have your company, folks. We're at Optus Stadium for a big night of finals footy. It's an elimination final, the Fremantle Dockers and the Gold Coast Suns. But we are going to talk about the game that has just happened. And, of course, the Hawks held on. It was an absolute ripper, and well done to the boys. Terrific call. They're actually jumping on the kite as we speak and heading back home. So we're taking over. This is the Triple M Amy review, and clangers happen. It's lucky you're with Amy. Lockie Reid in commentary. Alongside Xavier Ellis and Andrew Embley. Gents, welcome to you.
Oh, finals football. This is just so exciting. How good's and just watching this Hawthorn game at the moment. I got out of the car to come upstairs, and Hawthorn were up by 42 points. And by the time I got upstairs, they were up by a goal.
Yeah,
what happened?
It was quite amazing.
Did anyone see that 6 or 7
X-Man
minutes before
got really carried away?
time?
You were cheering a fair bit.
No, it's never in doubt. You can't give a team a 42-point head start, mate. Simple as that. You got to work your ass to get back into it, and then before you know it, you run away with it.
All right, we've got to be on our best behaviour this afternoon because they've called in the big guns. Our season has been okay. Yep. Probably rated at a C. You would think,
but you can only be as good as what you're watching, and we've been served up absolute arse over here. So, I mean, you can't. You're not sending Bruce to call the bloody 100-metre final at the WA Athletics track, are you?
Well, we've got the West Coast Eagles covered anyway.
Yes,
we certainly got them covered.
Well, the People's Caller is here. Barry Denner, welcome to you, mate. Great to have you on board.
Lucky boys, great to be here. Very exciting time, finals time, and I'm just here to support what is a superb team. Embers walked in. I absolutely packed my dacks. The Legends game, I sort of fell apart. But, ready to go.
Did you get a hip and shoulder and break your ribs?
I did. I was petrified.
Yeah.
And X smelled beautiful. I don't know what's going on there. Real nice.
Just the one spray of the cologne, mate. If I sprayed 2 of my very own cologne on, you wouldn't be sitting in the box with me. I'll give you the tip.
We'll talk about that in just a moment. You actually started on Triple M.
Yes.
In the same year, Nat Fyfe made his debut.
2009.
Yeah, well, actually, he was 2010, but he was drafted in.
Yeah, and we're both around the same age. It's amazing. So
both very athletic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Athletic
and very similar bodies. It's a great story, isn't it? And of course, David Swallow's a great story tonight too. But one will go on.
Absolutely. Let's head back because Justin Edwards is in the rooms, and I'm sure he's pumped because the Hawks are about to make their way in. Justin, tell us what are the emotions?
Yeah, what a great win it was for Hawthorn, and the room is populated with a lot of people and some very important people. The Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, has worked his way into the Hawthorn rooms here down at NG Stadium. Look, I prefer my politicians away from the footy, but that's okay. He's enjoying it.
Stay with us, mate.
Almost about... The team are just making their way in as we speak, and there's going to be a huge reception from when they come in. There's a lot of Hawthorn people that came here today. I would say about half of the 20,000 at NG Stadium were Hawthorn fans, and it's always amusing just how many players manage to get their way into the rooms as they come into the rooms now and get that huge ovation. Oh, they're loving it, the boys. They know how to celebrate this Hawthorn team. The youngsters, Nick Watson's among it. And even the old boys, Jack Gunston too. A great win, one of their great finals wins. Coming over the top of the Giants in the last quarter. Big hugs for Sam Mitchell, and we're about to get the Hawthorn song.
There we go. The Hollywood Hawks are still alive in this finals campaign. The final score 16-11-107 to 13-10-88. The Hawks home by 19 points. And as I said, this is a Triple M Amy review. When clangers happen, it's lucky you're with Amy. And of course, Maccas. We'll talk more throughout the afternoon.
Please do, Lockie.
Because the I'm Loving It moment tonight happened in the 30-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Taylor close down by Chol. What a chase from Marmior. Gets back on the footy. The Hawks are going through to the second week. Marmior Chol kicks two. An emotional roller coaster that you can only get in September. Monopoly at Maccas is back. Play only on the app. Ends October 14. For full terms, visit mcdonalds.com.au. Who would you like to talk to at the end of the game? Like someone that might be a little lively on the ground, might cause a bit of a stir every now and then.
If it's not Jack Ginnivan, I'm not talking.
Okay, well, we might be able to pull some strings there, X, and make that happen. Jack Ginnivan coming up very, very soon on Triple M. Are we excited to be here? This is finals footy here in WA. We've been starved of any success over the past decade.
It's what you play footy for. Yeah, as a kid, all you want to do is get drafted. Then when you get drafted, the day you do, you want to play in big games, and what a great opportunity. And, you know, for those people that, you know, enjoy the football during the season, and your team might not actually be playing finals, but it is so great to be able to watch finals football, and it's just the game goes to a different level, doesn't it? I mean, we saw Thursday night.
We were talking about it, Embers. How much do you reckon? You can only try as hard as you try, but finals do go. You are that little 10%, I reckon it is.
Oh, well, let's get into it in the seat block.
Yeah, okay, we will do. We'll head back because for Bob Jane T-Marts, they've got great buy three, get one free plus instant cashback deals. Call or shop online today. T&C's apply. Justin, take it away. You've got a special guest for us.
I certainly do have Jack Ginnivan alongside me, and there's a party going on in the Hawthorn rooms down here. Jack, what a great win. That must have been probably the best finals win you've been a part of as a Hawk.
Yeah, as a Hawk, definitely. It was an unbelievable win. Obviously, momentum, swings, big leads, good players. Just that's what you want to watch. GWS and Hawthorn are two incredible sides to watch, and hopefully we put on a show for everyone.
Certainly did, and we in the Triple M box, we called it game over when you kicked those two goals in the third quarter, and then they started coming really hard, the Giants. How nervous were you getting in those moments?
Myself, not that nervous. I know I've been in plenty of situations to end myself like that. When you go 42 up and you kick a few, you get a little bit lippy, and got a little bit lippy, but I'm lucky we got over the line. But it was all fun and games, and it was a great win by the boys.
Jack, Andrew Embley, congratulations on the win. You blokes are playing some really exciting football. Just your ability to be able to find a way late. As you said, you probably got a little bit twitchy, a bit nervous there, but geez, you finish off the game really well. It must give you an enormous amount of confidence heading into next week.
Yeah, 100%. We obviously made some changes, went forward, and we've got heaps of players that can swing everywhere. CJ, Sis can go forward. Whoever we want can do it. And it was Weds this week, and I thought Charlie Late was immense. So, it's great momentum for Adelaide next week.
Mate, you must be low in the club at the moment. They just look like they just allow you to beat Jack Ginnivan, and you're a special bloke. People love hearing from you. You take the good with the bad, but geez, mate, there's so much good about you at the moment. You had a wonderful season so far.
No, I really appreciate that. Mate, I'm loving the Hawks. How can you? Childhood club, wearing 33 in the back, which I used to wear as a kid, Cyril. My life's pretty good. I can't complain much. And when I'm kicking goals in big finals and we're winning, it's, pretty good, can't be, to be honest.
Jack, Xavier Ellis here, mate. Congratulations. What a huge win. John Newcomb, 100th game and 30-odd disposals, a goal from the mid-season draft. He's a leader in that midfield.
Mate, he's an absolute beast. He gets probably tagged every week, so he probably hasn't had the season that he wants to, but he's just been so good for us. He obviously gets their best midfielder sitting on him every week, and obviously when Daisy goes down, it's so hard for Nuke, but 1 in 30 on the biggest stage. He did it last year in finals, best on against Port and the Doggies, so we know he loves the finals, and he was epic.
Now, Guinea, I need to thank you too. My kids are 4 and 6, and it's an arm wrestle between the Giants and the Hawks, and they love your celebration, so I'm winning that arm wrestle. They're officially Hawks supporters, but Sam Mitchell at three-quarter time, what did he say? Was he a grizzly bastard or was he okay?
Nah, he was good. We have this mentality, win by more, so we don't go into our shells. We probably learned that lesson the hard way. A few games last year, Freo probably went into our shells, if you remember, probably around 16, 17. And when we're away, we tend to choke those leads, but now we don't. So fingers crossed, next week we go to Adelaide with heaps of confidence and hopefully knock them off.
You speak about going back to Adelaide. You've had some good experiences in Adelaide. I'm sure you're looking forward to getting back there.
Yeah, can't wait to get to the airport, fly over. But I'm keen to play the Crows. All a bit of fun and games, obviously. We'll see what happens.
I'm going to pay that reporter $500 to wait for me on entry. Good on you, Giddy, mate. Nice. Well done, mate. Great win. Thrilled for you and the team.
Yeah, fantastic. Thanks very much, Jack. Appreciate it. Great to chat to him.
He's a beauty, isn't he?
I'll tell you what, if she's at the gate when he lands, that'll be a great bit of vision.
I just love his little giggle.
And he's a bloody good footballer.
Yes.
An outstanding footballer.
Can play, no doubt about that. We're not too far away from the bounce of the footy. In fact, no, we're not. We're a bloody long way away. And we've got to chew up an hour of footy. Yeah. But we've got the People's Caller here. He's got some stories of the great old days. We'll get stuck in them. And I've got a quiz. I've got the quiz. It's a 5-question quiz, Andrew Everly. Get ready for it for McDonald's and Ream Hot Water, Triple M Rocks Footy.